Check, check. Mic check. What's up, you guys? I had to reset my live. I don't know, it's doing some weird shit. We'll wait for a few more people to get in here, and we'll go in. What's happening? What's happening? Give me a second. We're gonna wait for some more people to get in here. D. Nicole, call some actor. Where's my moderators at? Savvy D, what's happening, Savvy? Can you guys hear me well? We're gonna let a few more people get in this live before we get started. This is an interesting one today, you guys. This is a very interesting one today, man. And I'll tell you why in a minute. There's Cambodian Mystique right there. One of my moderators. At least I got one of my moderators in here, y'all. For now. For now. CC, I don't know if I've been changing my times up, you guys. So bear with me. Bear with me on me changing my times up. Let me ask you guys a question. Can you hear me well? Can you guys hear my vocals well? I don't want nobody, as I get started, saying, I can't hear you, Stone. Savvy D, good morning. Letha, good morning. D. Nicole, good morning. Blessings to all of you guys, man. When you come in, if you don't mind giving me your city. Letha Robinson, yes. Kosuma actor. Actor or actor, actor. It's the ER, so actor seems like appropriate. Give me 1 second. Let me turn this fan on. You guys can hear me? Okay, you guys can hear me good, right? Bloomfield, Michigan in the house. UK's in the house. Brother James, what's up? Man, you already know, Brother James. You know how we do it, Brother James Howard. Make sure you hit like as you're coming in. Thumbs up, you guys, please. The thumbs up. We have an interesting topic today, man. And it's just so much going on in the music industry right now. And this is the industry that I'm in. My plans are to do more videos about the music industry and me getting back in the driver's seat of this music industry stuff that I do, right? Hold on. That's what I plan to do, you guys. I plan to do more of that and talk about more of that and more sessions of me in the studio. That's what I do, right? Of course, I'll still talk about a few other things, but my job is to talk more about the industry that I am in because that's what people know me for, right? Writer, arranger, producer, artist. But man, I'll tell you, so much crazy shit going on in the music industry. Savvy says, I like your videos about music. Thank you, Savvy. Yeah, I think I'm really going to go a little bit harder on that, and I'll tell you why. Because there's so many artists these days that are being misled musically, and my job was to always help bring artists to the light. My job has always been helping artists. My job has always been helping artists figure things out, helping artists get deals. I've done this all my life in the music industry. But these artists have no guidance these days, and they're not really paying much attention to the truth and what's happening. So my job is to shed light on the truth, you guys, as much as I can. Jai Cuban says, shit stream. Jai, you're welcome to lead this shit stream. Nobody's asking your monkey ass to come up in there, you dumb piece of shit. You're waking up already with your bullshit. You could actually learn some shit from this. But see, your problem is monkeys like you come in here and already start saying some stupid shit because you full of shit. So I suggest you take your shit and go right back over there where you was, selling no motherfucking records and talking shit to other people. So goodbye. Now you had the opportunity to actually listen to somebody that knows what they're doing, but now you're going to miss that opportunity. Get the fuck up out my live. Dumb piece of shit. It's artists like that get robbed and wonder why. Yuki, thank you, but Yuki, don't come in here leaving no kind of sites inside of my page. I don't know what you're doing, Yuki the Nico. I don't know what you're doing, but that's gonna get removed. Come in here correct. Come in here to learn. If you ain't coming here to learn, get the fuck up out of here already. Nobody got time for the bullshit. Not this early. Okay? So Yuki, come in here correct or don't come at all. Take your monkey ass somewhere, get on your laptop and make some bullshit ass beats, okay? R said, remember you played for Rick James? That dude tried to get my mom to come backstage. True story. Yeah, we have to have that conversation, man. Hey, listen, that's a great story. Yuki, don't come in here with the bullshit, man. Yeah, Rick was a character, R. Don't come in here with the bullshit, man. It's education time. We ain't trying to have all that extra bullshit y'all come in here with, okay? Just remember that. You come in here with peace and to learn, that's cool. If you come in here with the garbage, it's going to be blocked, and then you're going to be blocked indefinitely. How about that? Let's go. Let's start there, bro. I think, here's the thing. Why do artists get bothered by this? It says, take your music down from all streaming platforms. Should you? I'm asking a question, you dumb piece of shit. I'm actually asking you a question for the dummies that don't get it. I am asking you a question. Take your music down from streaming sites, should you? That's a question you have to answer. If you want to do it, do it. If you don't have to. But I'm going to tell you what the argument is. Before we get done, we're going to talk about this. You don't have to agree with me. We can have a conversation and disagree, to learn how to agree, to learn how to disagree, we have a right to disagree. But I'm going to give you the facts. And you don't have to listen to them. But if you don't pay attention and listen to somebody, y'all young motherfuckers will be in the same situation the next 10 years, wondering why you can't make it in the music industry, not even at a small level. See, you don't have to make millions to survive in the industry, but you definitely got to make some motherfucking money. And if you're not willing to listen to somebody that knows, then guess what? You're going to continue to make the mistakes. Nick, take your little young ass somewhere and clean your motherfucking breath. Clean your mouth before you get on here trying to be funny, okay? You know, you got these weird-ass people like the Rick Pop guy, retarded. Just real retarded. Rick, take your motherfucking ass. You barely speaking English ass motherfucker you. Now, let's get into it. Why is the topic, take your music down from all streaming platforms? Now, I know YouTube, I know I set a live, you guys, and I deleted it, but I'm setting a new live again. So, you know, YouTube is sending out the Western names to all my people. Anyway, take your music down from all streaming platforms, should you? It's a question, you guys. It's not a trick question. What's up, Brenda? It's not a trick question. And I know artists don't like that. I know artists do not like it. They do not want it. They do not want to see it. They don't want to hear me talk about the truth. Well, guess what, you guys? You got to have the truth to know where you're at. In order to get where you're going, you need to know where you're at. If you don't like what I'm saying, it's okay. You're welcome to keep dialing through the screens to the next person. I'm not forcing you to stay here. But guarantee you're going to get some knowledge up out of this channel, though, as an artist, musician, and producer. And that's a fact. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Because y'all got it twisted. You from these artists complaining they don't make no money from these streaming outlets. You got artists saying, I don't make money. I don't make money from Spotify. I don't make money from streaming. I'm going to tell you why you don't. I will tell you why. Because y'all so full of shit, you can't seem to pay attention as to what you need to do because you think you already fucking know. You think it's as easy as throwing your music on streaming and shit's just going to blow up. It don't work that way. There's a lot more that goes into this shit. But because you guys have not been educated, there's 20 years of music knowledge missing, and then boom, you guys were here, born, the millennials, and you just think you fucking know, and you don't know. You don't know, but we're going to get into it. Give me 1 second. I mean, y'all just misled, man. Hold on. I will tell you. Because y'all just think y'all know, man. And that's the shit that has to stop in the artist community. Now, you know what? You have tons of artists trying to do this music shit, you guys. So let's get into the logistics. Everybody either thinks they're an artist or they want to be an artist. Everybody thinks they're an artist or they want to be an artist. Most have not even put in the motherfucking work. Most have not even put in the work. And you're like, Stone, what are you talking about? We're going to get into it because I want to give you facts. I don't want to just be on here talking. I have the experience. So I'm going to give you facts from my experience in the years of doing this shit. All right? Here it is. You got tons of artists dropping records every single month, and none of them promote. None of them tell their fans what's going on with them. None of them get on social media and post their records consistently. None of them do that. Batman, if you're coming in here with positivity, it's cool. But if you're coming in here with bullshit, I suggest you keep moving. If you guys are bothered by should you take your music down, you probably need to educate yourself. Because real motherfuckers that know this business are going to come in here and they're going to learn. They're going to come in here and learn. They're not going to come in here saying derogatory shit because they want to learn something. None of y'all motherfuckers have as much experience as I do. So you probably need to come in here and learn some shit. Sweet Rain, good morning. You probably need to come in here and sit your ass down and learn some shit. Now, y'all sitting here putting records out thinking y'all going to blow up and shit, and you don't know the motherfucking business. J Bond, what's up, family? Olin J said true. Al Deezy say facts. Tally up say, how can I get more streams to get money up as you suggest? Tally, I'm gonna break. I got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about that too, Tally. Thank you for posing the question. I appreciate that. Javon Music say you don't ever give everybody everything you got. Exactly, Javon. Felicia said greetings. Here is the problem. How do we make it in this motherfucking business? The same problem I have, I have. Don't think because I am in the driver's seat and I'm in the executive position, I'm in a better position. None of us are in a better position, except for the artists that are selling millions of records. But it also affects them as well. I just want you to understand, when I pose the question, artists, musicians, producers, take your music down from all streaming platforms, should you? That's not a motherfucking trick question. I am asking you, what do you think? Because I know what it really is. But I'm asking you, for the ones that think they know this business, for the ones that think they know this motherfucking business, because people be thinking they know this shit and be capping all day long, and they do not know this business, man. They don't. They don't. They're practicing. They're not even learning. They're practicing the music industry. They're playing dollhouse like kids play with toys. Like, you know, little girls play with the dolls and the boys play with the cars. They're playing house. This is why this shit is not working, and it's not going to work for nobody. I don't care, even me. If I don't follow the rules and how the shit is supposed to be conducted properly to know what I'm doing, it is not even going to work for me. It just happens to work for me because I've learned how to make it work, and I know the real game. You see, y'all don't understand. I came from analog. There was no digital when I got in this business. There was no Spotify. There was no iTunes. There was no Pandora. There was none of that shit. If you didn't know how to get out and get your records in stores, that shit was not going to happen. But I'm so sick and tired of artists complaining that they don't make music, but they don't want to figure out why. And the reason they're not making music. Can you guys hear me well? Tally up, say a day's tape. Exactly, Tally up. Come on, you already know what I'm saying. You and Al Deezy, y'all know what I'm saying. And dad tapes. I still, listen, Tally, I got two DAP machines right there behind me still that I still use to this day. In a DAP. I am born again. Say, what's popping? I'm back. What's up, I am born again? I'm trying to talk to these peanut head motherfuckers, I am born again, about why they should take their records down from streaming. And posing a question. Should you take your musicians, producers, artists, should you take your music down from streaming? You see, the question is, I am born again. This is the question, you guys, all my producers and artists on here. We keep saying we ain't making no motherfucking money. So what do you do if you ain't making money? What do you do? But because people are so desperate for being seen and heard, they don't give a fuck if they're making money or not. A person like me, I have to make money. I have to make a living. This is what I do. There is no other option. I have to. So my job was to always figure out how this shit can work and how to keep it working. Javon said, your wealth is your worth. And your worth comes from what you think of yourself. First, Mr. Stone is saying things that people need to hear. The game ain't changed. It's levels to it. Javon, facts, right? And so you can't tell these monkey head motherfuckers that come on here getting upset because they see me saying, take your records down. They're upset like, took my records down. I'm going to take my records. They're not even listening to what the fuck I'm saying. Savvy D say, I'm here to learn. I am not in the business. I learned to mix on Machi 24. Savvy, thank you. That's what I come from, Savvy. That's what you come from. Like, I wish if artists would just take in 5% of the shit I'm saying, it would put them in a better position. I'm not just on here talking for my motherfucking self. I'm really on here trying to give game because I'm tired of seeing artists complain. Al Deezy say, got it back to direct sales. Thank you, Al. Al, thank you. We got people on here to get this shit. We got my folks on here that get this shit. And this is what I love about my real folks that come in here. They get this shit. Like, we ain't got to go back and forth and argue. They here to piece the shit together like a puzzle. Y'all looking at me, y'all motherfuckers, the trolls, y'all probably think I'm a young-ass dude in his 30s. I'm not. I'm 55 years old. I just look young. I done this shit for a long time, bro. You hear what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all the game, but if you ain't listening, you're going to keep making the same motherfucking mistakes, man. Right. Now, Tally, here's my take on Cardi B. She's jumping on the bandwagon of some shit she don't even know about because CDs wasn't even around when she was an artist. But I respect that she's doing it. And I got to give her love. It is not easy to push this shit. It is not easy. Understand, please. Y'all got to hear me out here, man. Please. It is not easy to sell 1,000 of these. Please understand. It is not easy to sell 1,000 of these, but this will put you in a better position than it would if you were trying to do digital for only one reason. You're going to go direct sales to your customers. Do you understand what I'm saying? But y'all motherfuckers barely online promoting y'all music. Y'all barely on there even talking to people. I mean, I'm just saying some real shit. You guys are barely online wanting to promote. Listen, let me show y'all something. I put out a lot of compilations helping artists out, right? People say, Stone, do you manage artists? I say, I don't manage artists no more. Stone, can you help me? I say, you know what I can do? Charlie say, hit the streets to promote. Exactly. What I can do is I can throw you on a compilation. Now, let me show y'all something. The thoughts of the modern day artist. You throw these knuckleheads on the album. They don't even promote. They don't even put the album on their Facebook, Instagram, and say, I'm on this compilation executive produced by Stone Paxton with a lot of great artists across the world. It's like they're embarrassed to promote themselves. And then you complain about you don't make money and you can't make a living doing this shit. Now, so when I pose a question and say, should you take your music off of streaming, I'll ask you another question. If you ain't making if you're making $1,000, comment in this. All my cats that are on here that have records out, tell me if you're making $1,000, at least $1,000 a year. Al Deezy say crazy work. Al, we can't deny that vinyl, Al. Look at that. That sits in stores all over the world. Japan, Amsterdam. All my records. I have a system. How many of my artists on here are selling at least 1,000 a year in streaming, or making at least $1,000 a year? Al DC say close to 1,000. Okay, anybody else? I got a lot of artists on here. How many of y'all making at least 1,000 a year? Tally said a year, yes, but I'd rather be. Now, what I'm going to start doing is bringing artists on here and having them actually show me their actual numbers, because I have to do a reality check to educate artists. Because if you can't sell 1,000 streams, you're not going to sell 1,000 motherfucking CDs. But you'll be in a better position trying to push this, because you're going to see your money every motherfucking day. You get out, you put in the work, you got your money. You don't have to wait 3 months or 30 days from the time you drop a release to start seeing money. Or maybe, because now Spotify is saying if you don't make at least 1,000 a year, they're holding royalties back. They're going to use that money to put in the pool to pay the bigger artists that are making money. Did y'all even know that? A lot of motherfuckers don't even know that. If you don't make at least 1,000 a year, Spotify, new rules, new situations, they are not going to pay you out. You got to at least be able to make 1,000 a year for them to feel like they got to get an accountant to cut a check. Because I think they're looking at the fact that, we got all these these artists. If we cutting checks for $20 and $10, that shit is whack. It has to be systematic. It has to make sense. So we got to be able to, artists have to be able to at least make 1,000 a year. They're saying if you don't make 1,000 a year, they're not even going to pay out until you reach that threshold. It's called a threshold. Al Deezy said, wow. Al Deezy, yeah. And that shit is not cool. Javon said, not me, because as you said, I didn't believe in putting things out. Now, Javon's on here being transparent and honest. And Javon, thank you for being transparent and honest, because I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of ninjas are not selling 1,000. I don't care what some of them say. Now, the ones that say they selling 1,000, I trust and believe their word. We're going to leave it at that. But the average artist we see, they ain't selling no 1,000 CDs, bro. They're not. It's a bunch of bullshit. But I can tell you how to do this. Why? Because I'm doing it. I can tell you how to create a system to do this and make it work. You see, most of the people that speak about this shit, that's a content creator, has not been in the trenches. What do I mean by that? What are you talking about, Stone? Most of the motherfuckers that will get on here and talk about music. So when you say, CC, what city are you in? Most of them that get on here and make music will get on here because they're making music on their computer, and they'll start reading about the music industry, find some things about the industry, get on here and spew what they have read and don't have the experience to tell you. Now, Jamar Jones said he would just report or silence facts versus hold a debate based with facts. Oh, Jamar, huh? I'm confused, Jamar. Y'all see what Jamar's saying? I'm confused, Jamar. What do you mean by this? How many years have you been in the music industry, Jamar? How many records have you sold, Jamar? How many streams have you gotten? Organic streams. How many physical records have you sold? I'm pretty sure if you're not a young cat, OGs don't come on here sounding like that. You sound 100% like a young cat. Yes, this is another idiot, you guys. This is somebody that don't know the game. And see, what you don't understand, Jamar, most of these people on here are people that follow me all the time. You're the only idiot that don't. So I don't even know why you trying to get on there, because your career is not working and your butt hurt. Go fucking figure it out and get the fuck off my live with your dumb ass nigga shit. You feel what I'm saying? Goodbye, dumb shit. These are dumb niggas. These are the ones that wonder why they can't sell records and will never sell records. You heard it. I said it. You will never sell a record because you think you know. And you're bothered by me telling the truth. Oh, yeah. You're bothered, Jamar Jones, if that's even your real name, Ninja. You're bothered because I'm telling the truth. Go break a motherfucking record, Jamar. Go live off of your shit. Usually artists that get on here or cats talk like that, you ain't doing shit. You ain't making no influence in the music industry. Nobody fucking knows you. Buckeye Polite said, Jamar, just shut up and listen. No, he don't want to listen because he think he knows. Buckeye, he's one of the ones that ain't bust a motherfucking grape. He ain't even went nickel with no records. But he want to get on here and talk that shit. Talking about disagreement. Ain't nobody on here disagreeing with nobody. Use a dummy. You just come across a live because your ass ain't sell no records and you can't figure out why it ain't working. Let me just go on here and say something to this guy who's been in this game a long time. I'm trying to give you some sauce. If you are not making $1,000 a year, consider. Now, I didn't say go take your music off. How easy say laugh not loud. What I'm saying is consider vinyl, consider CDs, especially CDs. First, consider CDs. Consider CDs because then you can go directly to your fans. If you really want to make a living doing this, you can make enough noise to where a major would approach you and they want to put up marketing dollars, you know, because they're like, damn, you done saw how many on the streets? It's still the same thing. They want a piece of the money, but then you control it. James Mandem said, Jesus, what a setup. Thank you, Brother James. You can't even see the full room. It's a lot of other stuff, my A and B room. Tally Up said, you're right. I held on to a song I made with the Jelly Roll. Tally Up, don't play with me now. He said, I held on to a song I made with Jelly Roll when he was a rapper. I released 2 years ago, which helped me get to 1,000 a year. Thank you. Tally, that's what I'm talking about, Tally. Now, Tally, check this out. You can take that song and do exclusive vinyl. You can take that song and do exclusive vinyl, and I can show you how to get buyers in the UK and Japan to buy that vinyl because you have Jelly Roll as a feature, I can show you how to get them to purchase your vinyl, and you get those direct sales. I can even show you how to get them to purchase your CDs to put in stores in the UK. Basil, what's up, family? What's going on? It's good to see you, family. I can show you, and this is why I'm going to start doing this on my members only, teaching cats how to do the physical thing, how to solicit stores and distributors in the UK to purchase your vinyl and to purchase your CDs. Because here's the thing. Artists get this vinyl and CDs, and most of them don't, especially the vinyl. They don't know what to do with it. They get it, and they go online. Most of them are not going to promote. They're going to say, hey, I got vinyl, y'all look. Buckeye said, Stone, you're always looking to help someone in the industry. Buckeye, and this is what I do with all my OGs in the game. Like all my legends, when I set them down here in the studio, these are the conversations I have. The same ones I'm having with you guys. I think some of them probably get tired of hearing me run my mouth. But I'm passionate about this, bro. Tally Up, I'm sorry. Tally Up said, I'm a woman laughing out loud. That's me and Jelly in the pic. Okay, so Tally, that was a great move. That was a smart move. Aldeezy said, I was going to get CDs printed up 3 years ago. I thought, no. Aldeezy, you're correct in your analogy. It's a question, will it sell? So you were correct to think that, but there's ways to generate the sales. First of all, you start with your family and friends. Jay Bond said, I'd never get tired of hearing the business. You start with your family and friends first. Then you work your way out in a circle until that circle gets bigger. There's no reason why artists have to fight to survive. They're not paying us enough money, you guys. Let's get into the logistics. And I'm sorry, you guys. Like, I didn't get much rest last night, so when I don't, this happens. Here we go. While it's challenging to get the total exact number of artists making money from streaming, Spotify's 2024 Loud and Clear reports states that approximately 274,000 artists earn over 1,000 in royalties. Now, if you imagine how many people are on this earth and how many people are artists, that's a very small percentage. 274,000 artists earn over 1,000 in royalties, with 71,200 earning over 50,000. So 71,000 earn over 50,000. In the top tier of 70 artists earning 10 million, we know that those of 71,000 are the major artists that are earning over that amount. These numbers represent a small fraction of the total artists on the platform and indicate that making a substantial living from streams alone is rare, with most artists needing a combination of income streams like touring and merchandising. 70 artists made 10 million plus. 1,450 artists made 1 million plus. 100K artists made 12,500 artists made 100K. 22,100 artists made 50K. 10K 71,000 artists made 10K. 5K, let me see, 110,500 artists made 5K, which is bullshit. Y'all see what I'm saying? 274,000 artists made 1K. These numbers are just ridiculous. But if you sell 1,000 CDs, you can supersede the average shit right there. You can supersede 50K if you know what you're doing. This is not a full-time living for most, it says. The modest per stream payout rates mean most artists need millions of plays to earn substantial income. Many artists may rely on a combination of streaming with other revenue streams like touring and merchandising. I mean, it's a fuck situation, you guys. No, I'm just not even going to bullshit you. I'm not going to bullshit you. It's a fuck situation. When you got to sell 1 million records to make $4,000, that is the jip at the highest fucking level. School hit the button, says touch your music. Absolutely. When you got to sell 1 million to make $4,000, y'all, you can make $4,000 selling this shit on your fucking website. I had a call from a friend last night. He's an established producer. He works with a lot of people. I'm not going to mention his name. Tally Up said, is this the reason they created streaming and got rid of the hustle street teams, etc.? Exactly, because street teams is costing them money, and they wanted to rewrite the narrative for the music industry. If I can rewrite a narrative and make you believe in it, then I can rob you again. Jay Bond says streaming sites don't pay the artists enough, so you'll still need to be the artist that has a well-built stage performance, in which a lot of artists don't have a good stage performance. And Javon, I agree with you on that, but it's like, it's more than even a stage performance, Jay, because think about what I'm saying. Stage performance is one dynamic of it. Yes, you do need that. But if you ain't got nobody that's going to watch you, it's like, okay, stage performance. I don't have fans that are going to come and watch me. It's like this shit has to be built from the ground up. There's no shortcuts to this game. And that's why we're having the problems we're having. Everybody wanted to be an artist, made artists feel like there's a shortcut to the game. You gotta have a fan base. That's what this shit is really about. The major artists, come on, man, indie or major, you gotta have a fan base. You have to, or it's pointless. If you don't have a fan base, everything we're doing is pointless. I'm just saying, man, it's like this shit. I wish I could make artists understand. If we want to make a real change, artists need to come together, and we need to create an independent union and pull all independent music from Spotify and any streaming outlets. Tanya say, great afternoon to you, Stone. What's up, Tanya? Sweet Rain say, yes, you do have to have a fan base. You guys, imagine this. Here's a perfect world for artists. If artists came together, if we can lobby and in every state get 1,000 artists, starting off with 1,000 in every state. Buckeye said there's no shortcuts in this game. And we come together and we say we're going to pull our music on this date. Everybody, it's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to take all the independent artists to come together. Country, pop, hip hop, and pull all their music. Y'all want to rewrite this narrative, artists, producers, musicians? Do you guys really want to rewrite the narrative of how you should be paid? Pull your motherfucking records. But nobody's going to do it because they're scared. You ain't making no money, no way. School hit the button, say they can't stop you if you create your own stuff. Go flood your hood. Exactly. Local stores, car washes, you have to hustle. School hit the button, and they're not going to do that. You and I both know. These motherfuckers are lazy. They barely go in the studio to cut records. But I'm going to show you something. School hit the button. Imagine this, please. In any change in life, whether it's the civil rights movement, whether it's the union when people felt like they should have been paid more, we're in that situation as artists. If artists truly come together and say, I am fucking tired of getting robbed, and they all pull their music from Spotify, I'm showing y'all some shit. But everybody has to come together. If all the independent artists start doing this, and we tired, we want to be paid. You can always put your catalog back up. If all the independent artists in the world start pulling their fucking music, the major artists will look at that and go, whoa, wait a minute. Spotify just lost how much? 80% of their stock because independent artists pulled all their shit. It has to be. That's why I'm on here today talking about it. Y'all want to make a real difference? Y'all tired of not getting paid? Y'all want to force the hand to pay y'all the right way? This is the only way it's going to happen. Other than that, we'll be talking about how we ain't getting paid the rest of our motherfucking lives until you no longer on this earth. And guess what? The only people benefiting are the CEOs and the executives with those with those streaming companies and or labels. Al Deezy say Al, exactly. Al, listen, but they ain't gonna do it though, Al, brother Al. They lazy, Al Deezy. These artists ain't gonna do it. School hit the button, say I made $15 in less than 20 minutes, 3 CDs. How many streams is that? Exactly. School hit the button like this is what but you can't get this in the head. As much as I go online on TikTok and I go, hey, you guys, hey, I should be getting more people comment, but everybody feel like when they start seeing streaming number counts up, that fuels their ego. They feel like they really doing some shit. They like, yo, I got 1,000 streams. 1,000 streams ain't shit, motherfucker. Tally Up said it's about fame for some non-artistry. Facts, Tally Up, you're right. Jerron said music sounds better on, yes, it does, and vinyl. You see, they like going to Spotify and saying, hey, y'all, look, they want to share their Spotify captions. I got 1,000 streams this week or this month. They feel good about that shit. Wouldn't you feel better if you sold 1,000 motherfucking CDs? Wouldn't that, add that times 10? That's some money for you. Add that times 10. That's some money for you. Come on, man. Y'all can make a living at this shit. It's been done over and over again. I've done it. Other artists have done it. This shit is nothing new. But if you don't know, you don't know. Then you need to learn. You can make your 10 grand. You can make your 10,000. Hey, Basil said, your hypocrisy is outstanding. Basil, you got me cracking up, brother. School hit the button and say, hey, Basil, thank you. You paying me less than a penny. Exactly. Here's the thing, Basil. Everything I'm speaking is the truth. And guess what, Basil? Everything I've done, this is what they don't understand. Everything I'm talking, I've done. I can show it. I got, when there was no digital distribution, I was getting my music in Tower Records. Before I had my own distribution, I was working for Warner Brothers. I didn't even supposed to have a record label. It was considered conflict of interest when I was working for Warner Brothers. But I was out hustling. I had 10 artists under my label. I was getting tour buses and I was getting Sprinter vans and taking them on tour. I was calling the stores and getting my records shipped to them by consignment. I put the work in. By myself. I didn't even have a team. I only had my artist. I was doing all this shit by myself, you guys, and it was stressful because I'd have to package it and ship it out. And then they'd have to send me paperwork back. Tower Records, Sam Goodies. And then I would sign it and send that paperwork back. And then when it sells on a 30-day cap, it was called a 30-day cap, they would send me my check back. And if it didn't sell, they would ship me all that shit back. I'm showing y'all the shit I went through before digital. I've been in the trenches. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to sell records. That's the reason I've had 47 charting iTunes top 5 and top 100 records. And some billboards because I know the game. Tally Up said 30 CDs in the box. I still get Japanese and German stores contacting me about records I released back in the early 90s. Basil said, you always got to support the real ones that ain't doing too much or trying hard. Basil, listen, you know, I get on here, bro, you'll be surprised the cats that come in here with negativity when all I'm doing, if they took their time, like this dude is really trying to share knowledge. But what they do is they see the caption, the subject. Should you, musicians, producers, should you take your music down? Question mark. Either they didn't pass English class or they just some dumb pieces of shit. Because I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just here to show you what you can do to make this shit better as an artist or get the fuck out the game. Get out the game. Al Deezy say they got to listen. Buckeye Light say, show them your platinum on the wall. Buckeye, no. And it's sad that I got to do that, Buckeye, because then I feel like I'm bragging. You know what I'm saying, Buckeye for life? It's like I feel like I'm bragging when I have to show them plaques, and here I go. I feel like I'm bragging. Whatever happened to us listening to our elders? It used to be a time we listened to what the elders said. Tally Up said most artists have music up, but not registered with ASCAP or BMI. Thank you, Tally. Listen, most artists think that, oh yeah, ASCAP, I copyright my music with ASCAP. Y'all know how many, this is how uninformed most artists are. I get guys that would call me and say, hey Stone, yeah man, you know what I'm saying? I copyrighted my music with ASCAP. Motherfucker, you ain't copyrighting your music with ASCAP. That's the Copyright Office. But I'm showing you the ignorance. Guys think that they copyright their music with ASCAP. That is not copyright. That's publishing. That is setting your publishing up to be collected. Sheet music, streaming, radio. Javon said he's right. I did research myself on consignment in stores like Walmart because the Hurricane Chris made a lot of money the same way, and they don't ask for much in percentage. Now, Javon, you said Hurricane Chris. You remember that song, Holly Berry? You remember that, Javon? I'm going to wait for Javon to respond. Barbara, what's up? Basil said, I say ignore the idiots, but the whole idea of streaming is to get your ego rubbed and to fight and block the negative comments. Hey, listen what Basil just said. He said, I say ignore the idiots, but the whole idea of streaming is to get your ego rubbed and to fight and block the negative comments. See, Basil gets it. That streaming is all about ego. Because literally you got people be like, man, I got 500 streams today. Okay, Javon, that song was under my cousin. That was my cousin's artist. When I did that video of giving my cousin his flowers, Holly Berry was a song that my cousin had under his label, LMG Music Group. Out of Houston. That's my young cousin. D. Will, the CEO. That was his artist. And Kurt Cobain's and Cheddar Connect and T. Wayne and Lil Jeremy. Those are his artists. I was part of breaking that drink in my cup. I helped my cousin with the contracts and all the stuff that he needed done when he was putting that together for Kurt Cobain's. Yeah. My little cousin went into business following after me. He was little when I was in the game. He grew up and he went into the music industry. DZ loves the laughing out loud. Listen, artists, you can make a living in this business. I'm not telling you something that has not changed, but it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes the willing to understand the business. Trust me, you're not going to get far if you're not going to listen, or you're not going to get far if you're not going to try to understand the real logistics. Sharon Turner said, good afternoon, Stone. It's Monday. Good afternoon. She said, I have some organizing to do today, so I'm just saying. Sharon, I appreciate you all the time. You know that. Aldeezy said, you're a real one, champ. Aldeezy, thank you, family. Javon said, now it helps me understand the management behind them more solid. Now, Javon, I will say now, the huge corporations like Walmart and stuff like that, they don't really fuck with consignment like that. They want it to come through a major conglomerate. So we can't approach Walmart no more and be like, Walmart, my name is Billy Johnson, can you put my records in there? They want it to come through a major conglomerate. That's what I mean about, in order to know where you need to get, you got to first know where you're at. And you got to know the game. Hell No Studios say, hit up Jacoby. Hell No Studios, I don't know. Y'all get on here, this y'all generation get on here with one-liners that we don't understand. In order for me to know what you're talking about, you got to put it in a sentence. And be positive on this channel or you get blocked. I don't give a fuck who it is. It can be my family, friends. I'm going to block your ass. Bisan say, free Weezy. Bisan, why? Are you a rapper, Bisan? Let me ask you that question. Bisan, are you a rapper? Are you a producer? Because if you are, you should be in here listening. You talking about free Beezy. Okay, free. Whoever you want to free, that's cool. Free them. And you have the right to feel that way. But we're on here talking about how to better yourself and stay on top of the game and get past the streaming. Okay, you're a grifter. Okay, well, come in here for this. If you ain't here for that, bro, it's probably not the YouTube channel for you. All due respect. You feel what I'm saying? Tally Up said, I love listening to you. It helps me and motivate me to get back in the streets like Cardi. Yes. Now, Cardi, Tally Up. Cardi only doing that shit to be relevant at this point. Cardi she don't really get how this shit works, but she's learning as she goes. You're seeing her pull up and ain't nobody really buying it. A few people buy it, but Cardi ain't nobody. She ain't moving CDs in the street like that, because it's a different kind of hustle that Cardi don't know, that the cats that really be on the street selling CDs know. You have to have done it to know it. Luigi say, Haba, Luigi, you're about to be blocked, okay? Don't come on here with that bullshit, Luigi. We ain't playing no games. I don't even know why you coming on here playing games. Matter of fact, we just gonna block you out, Luigi. Goodbye. Because you're a troll, I can tell. And we ain't fucking having no troll shit. It's all good, B-Son. It's all good. Have an awesome day, family. Tally Up said, come back whenever you want. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for drifting into this channel. I appreciate at least you watched it a little bit. Tally Up said, it reminds me of the old days. Javon said, Cardi don't know how the CD game worked. She came out, exactly, and that's what I was saying earlier. Cardi ain't been a part of the digital. She's infatuated with it, which I love, that she's out just doing something. At least it's showing artists what we went through. Like, that's my time period. I lived that shit. And the ones that on here that have done it understand it. All respect, B-Son. I appreciate that, fam. I love her effort too, J-Bon, because maybe we'll see more artists doing this. But these young dudes ain't getting up, going outside, selling no CD. They ain't doing that shit. That looks too much like they're panhandling like a homeless person. That's the way they're going to look at it. Tally Up said, I'm praying it will bring it back. Tally Up. The OGs were going to do it. Al Deasy said, I say it in my songs a lot. Hey, Al Deasy and Tally Up. The young generation will feel funny about standing on the corner selling their CDs because they'll feel like, man, I'm embarrassing standing out there holding up CD. I ain't about to do that. That's what they're going to say. I would go out on the corner and sell my CD. You know what? I might just do that and document it. I might start going. I mean, I got a fan base who orders it. I got stores that order it. But for the sake of showing these artists the game and how I used to do, I might set up my camera, stand on the corner in Vegas, I don't know when, and start selling CDs just to show artists how we used to do it. School hit the button, say the old days are the only days that work. Touch your music, you get paid. Yeah, exactly. Al Deasy say that's real talk. JB say can't be played. How does bro afford this house and his bills? Because I'm assuming he be tweaking every day. JB, you don't know me, and I would say, you know what, I could be a cool friend to you. But since you're coming into my live, I don't know, being derogatory, I'm trying to understand what's your point. You know nothing about me like I know nothing about you. So assumption makes an ass out of you and an ass out of me. And I'm not an ass. So stop assuming. You don't know my history. Now, coming on here with respect, you can stay. But if you're coming on here with the bullshit, I am going to block you. That comment you have will not see the light of day. Mystique, block that comment, but you can keep him on here. We ain't on here for no troll shit. Not today. Today ain't the day. I ain't playing no games. Come on here to learn. Hey, school hit the button. I'm serious. I mean, I'm already doing it anyway. JB can't be played. JB. JB means jerk, bullshitter, can't be played. Well, you're bullshitting yourself, JB. And it seems to me that you come on and make up. This might be somebody that comes on here and makes up names all the time. So you're blocked, JB. Goodbye, buddy. See you later. Enjoy playing with yourself and making your whack beats in the studio, because guys like you, that's what you do. The real ones get it. The bullshit ones get on and say the shit that you say. Keep on keeping on with your bullshit, JB, but not here. Tally Up said, I'm also a fan of your group, Mr. Stone. I got a pair of Troop sneakers right now. I'm going to let the fellas know, Tally Up, Al, and all the fellas. Now, I'm not original member of Troop, but Al and I, after the Unsung episode, we did start the Troop Reloaded and put records out as Troop Reloaded. Those records were remastering, and those are going back up. Al Deasy said, I used to work at Walmart promoting my website, music pages, and I didn't have CDs, though, but I be grinding. Listen, that's really the key. Listen, I know if I got out on the corner and said, hey, I'm going to get out and start selling my CD, right? Even though People like, wait, I saw that guy on MTV. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm out here promoting my CDs. Promote. That's still touching. You can't be embarrassed when you believe in you. Why be embarrassed to believe in you? I'll pump the truck. I'll pop the trunk to my car, right? How we do it, used to do it back in the day, and stand right there and sell my CD. I'm not going to stand in the middle of the street. To me, that's kind of scary. I don't know if I'm going to stand in the street. I think because people be driving crazy. But I'll pull up in the Corvette, pop the trunk, put my CDs in there, prop up my poster. They be like, oh, that's dude from such and such. And yeah, I do it at gas stations, tally up. I do it at gas stations. That's what we used to do back in the day. Listen, I used to set up tours with my artists back in the day. We would sell the records off the tour bus. We'd sell them out the back of the car, parks, concerts. School hit the button, said, how you going to be embarrassed? Exactly. Come on. School hit the button. You feel what I'm saying? CC say when we're in New York City, they sell their CDs on. Yes, they do, CC, and in Chicago too. But this is what I'm saying. Like, artists don't understand there's something special about interacting with your fan in that sort of way. There's something special about it. Artists, listen, imagine this. If every major artist right now was to drop vinyl, right? And then hit the streets, do you know how many records they would sell? Fuck streaming. Streaming is cool. I'm not saying it's not good. If you can combine it, just know you're not going to make a lot of money unless you spend a lot of money to promote. Don Dada said the guy's haircut from the 80s. Don, what's the point, motherfucker? What's the point, Don? What is your motherfucking point? I don't give a fuck if my toenails are from the 80s. What is your motherfucking point? Y'all motherfuckers infatuated with men's hair. What the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? You come in here to tell me my hair is from the 80s? You don't fucking think I know that? I'm a 70s baby, you dumb piece of shit. Fuck up out here with that bullshit. Stupid ass shit. This guy's haircuts from the 80s. Fuck you. Your mama from the 80s. Fuck up out my channel with that shit. Tally Up said, I had a quote of a box sold a day, 300. That was in 1998. I had a quote of a box sold a day. Oh, wow. That was good money back then. $300 was like equivalent to, I think, 1,000 or maybe even 1,500. Exactly, Tally. They acting like surprised because this guy's got an 80s cut. Man, get out of here with that bullshit. Y'all coming here with the corny ass. Listen, you couldn't even make it as a comedian because the stuff you say is whack. I mean, goddamn, come up with some good ass shit at least. You come up here just saying corny shit. Al DJ say, Al, are you 77 for real, Al? Nah, Al. Oh, 1977. Okay, you from the same era, Al. We're Generation X, fam. That's the title of my album. I'm 1970. Sweet Rain say artists need to use the fan base, get your fans to promo it. I bet you if Chris Brown asked his fans to do anything for him, it would be done tenfold. I would promote for my, yes, if Chris Brown burned physical CDs and got out, just went city to city, he would sell out. They gonna show up, he'll say, I'll be in the parking lot, I'll be at the Slauson swap meet. They gonna buy it. He show up in Vegas, say, listen, my physical CD, I'm selling direct to my fans, show up at the parking lot. They showing up. They showing up, y'all. Artists, you gotta understand, there's only a few ways we're gonna be able to make a living in this. Unless we come together and form a union for artists, by artists, for artists, by artists, to pull all of our records at the same time. Imagine this. Imagine we had 500,000 artists pull their records from Spotify the same motherfucking day. Do you guys know that it was independent artists that fueled Spotify and that helped build it? It wasn't so much the majors. Because if you think about it, if you think about per capita, how many artists have hits, it's not that many. It's independent artists that fuel Spotify. Did y'all know that? It's the major artists that make the most money, but it's the independent artists that have fueled the ground level stability of Spotify and any streaming. Y'all probably didn't know that. Tally said, but by 2015, I was selling CDs for $5, but it only cost $2 to make. So I still made double. Yeah, Tally, you still making because it only costs about $1.20 to press them. $2 at max. It depends on where you're getting it from, right? Here's my thing. And also, if you're gonna press CDs, stop pressing CDRs. This is and CC. This is something that artists do. You kill the game, artists. Don't press CDRs. If you're gonna do it, give them quality. You're gonna press it and sell it on the street. Have the cover and the liner notes. People want to see quality, y'all. Stop selling people CDRs. It kills the game. And you actually fuck up the game for yourself. School hit the button and say, I just sold CDs the other day. It's so much fun talking people into listening. Then the magic is a creation can make people move. Yes, bro, because listen, they're going to say, let me hear it first. I'm not buying nothing I can't hear. That's what they're going to say, right? And you play it, they go, oh, shit, that's you? You go, yeah. Tally Up said the mixtape I sold for $3. No inserts, just print on CDs. Well, Tally Up, at least you had the picture on the front. But I will be honest with you, Tally Up, if we're going to get customers to buy from us, why don't we put more quality into that? We need to put more quality into it. That's just my opinion. Because what you do is then you change the narrative up as far as the game of the quality. And other artists has to follow that quality, and you keep the quality of the game up here. You got to do a professional Tally Up. We can't just be burning those CDRs and putting a picture on the front. That's still low quality. Michelle Roberts says CDs. Felicia Brown said artists work so hard, it's time for you to enjoy the fruit of your labor. Facts. Tally Up said my albums had inserts, not mixtapes, but you're right. Yeah, the inserts will work, but still, you want the credits. So people love reading liner notes. It's an experience we're giving them, like a revival. We used to go to revivals for the experience as kids. You remember your friends laughing in the back of the church? We got the Stacey Adams books looking at what Stacey Adams we're going to buy. The young guys, the girls talking to the guys while everybody's, the elders are doing their thing, right? Right? That was the experience, just like in comparison to us selling CDs. You want to get people the experience. You don't want to gyp them of that experience. And especially this generation who didn't get to experience that. Else Engineer says, Stone, what's good, brother? I be planning on doing this with my artists. Thank you, the Most High, for EA Ski thank the Most High for EA Ski for the inspiration. Yeah, EA Ski, that's my peeps, man. That's my peeps right there. I've been doing vinyl. I've been doing analog CDs, the analog era. I never stopped pressing CDs, you guys understand. I never stopped. When nobody was paying attention, Stone Paxton was still in the trenches, and is still in the trenches. Yeah, and people buy it. And my vinyl and my CDs are in the stores in Japan, UK, Amsterdam, Spain, and they play it on radio. But I built that from my hard work. I built it from getting up, from doing the work. I built it from not thinking I knew, but learning from those that knew who taught me, and I am passing that on to you guys. So when I pose the question and I say, artists, musicians, producers, take your music down from all streaming platforms, should you? I'm only saying that to ask you the question. You're complaining about you're not making money. School hit the button, say, pull up with my car on blast. Got USB drives also for the newer cars. Those are 10. Yeah, I got those too. People love it. Yo, school hit the button, they love it. And here we are, artists. Artists are complaining they don't make money. Kai Gongs, Kimmy said, check my music out, Unc. I will for sure. Put your link in there. Kai Gongs, put it in there, and we'll check it out. Or you can email me and send it. School hit the button, say I bought a 8-bay CD burner on eBay. Look, listen, school hit the button. I got 2 of them in my garage. Real talk. Our DJ say, yes, I ain't gonna lie. The streaming game threw me out from hand-to-hand CD sales interaction. See, we can't stop the game. DJ Bryce said, good day, Stone and everyone. Al Deezy, we got to go back and stay there. Charlie Up said, you're right. Somebody with Sony Red has my first album for sale overseas for 35. Yeah, because what happened, Tally Up, is those CDs are a commodity now. So anything from America, and if it's before the year 2000, it's worth more money. Kai Gungs, I will. Like I said, I asked you one question. I said, send me the link, Cal Gungs, or email me the link so I can check you out. Sweet Rain said, I was so driven, I would get on Twitter and get the music out to radio stations and DJs across the globe to play my music, my independent artist friend, get fans involved in promoting. Yeah. Listen, I can pull up my radio numbers right now and show you stations that are playing me. No joke. Right now, I could pull it up and show you. As we speak, there's radio stations playing my records. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to show you guys. I just want to show you something because a lot of people don't get it. When you build something, Kai said, I did send the link on your chat. Okay, email me too, Kai. Kai Gongs, please email me and I'm going to check it out. And I'll email you back, family. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you what happens when you build your music the proper way. That it continues to follow you the right way. Like there's no way, there's no shortcut to none of this. There's no shortcut to this. There's only one way to get this shit. You got to go out and get this motherfucking shit. Okay? You got to get out and get it. Hold on, you guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, look. Now, my phone is broken, so it's going to be hard for you to see this, but I just want to show you. Let me see. 5 tracks, 6 stations, 5 countries just today are playing my song. They're playing a variety of songs of mine. This is worldwide. These are stations today that are playing my record. Y'all see that? Now, I can't fake that. That's real time. It shows those songs that I'm getting spins for. So when you build it, when I start promoting my records to radio, I didn't have to work 10 times harder because now DJs know who Stone Paxton is. I don't care if they saw me on TV, on Unsung with Troop, or they saw me on the MTV thing. The point is I never stopped working. They're like, this guy is a workaholic. So they play my records. I don't have to ask for my records to be played no more. No, yeah. Trust me, the phone you're seeing me on, this is my studio phone. And that's the screen protector. So that the screen protector's broke. Trust me, I got a lot of phones. I own this phone store for over 15 years. Trust me. For Pay Visa, get your ass up off my live. I'll come up on here and show your dumb ass motherfucking face. You stupid ass motherfucker, you. Flirtless. That's my screen protector that's broken, so. It's not my phone. So what I'm showing you, though, Tally Up said how many instruments you play. Maybe about 4 or 5, maybe more. I mean, when you play 3 or 4, you can pretty much play anything. You just pick it up because you know the circle fits and you know keys. So you just would have to practice it. But about 4 or 5. Buckeye says some people take advantage of people taking shortcuts. Yeah, and that's the reason they're paying all these people to promote their records, right? They're sitting here paying people to promote their records, and they're not getting results. Sweet Rain said, amazing, Stone. Now those that radio I showed you, I apologize for the cracked screen protector, but it changes. Like tomorrow, I can get 50 spins, right? By the end of the day, I can look at that again, and it might have 200 stations playing me. It varies because stations will play it, and then it might slow down and pick up. But guess what? I'm not paying for none of that. That's because I built it. I built it, and they just play it. Okay, Kai Gongs, thank you. As soon as I'm off this live, I'm going to check it out, family. Charlie Up said, I played too. I marched for. Listen, I was in band from elementary all the way up through college. There's something special about that, Charlie, right? Listen, my thing is, do we want to make money on streaming? On Blast, what's up, family? if we want to make money for streaming, we're going to have to come together. All of us. I'm gonna tell all my industry folks, we gotta come together, and it might hit some people's pocket a little bit, maybe the major artists, but they don't care. They making the money from touring. Independent artists, if you're not making money already, right? If you know you're not making money, why not? Why not just pull your music? All of us pull our music from Spotify. You will force the hand, but it's gonna have to take enough artists to do it to make a difference. Tally up, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. What instrument did you play? Blast, on Blast. If 50,000 independent artists pull their music from Spotify, you better motherfucking believe Spotify is gonna renegotiate their terms of payments. We should be getting at least $1 or $2 per stream. Better yet, we should be getting $3 per stream. One stream. One stream should at least be $1. Why not? 50 cents. They can afford to do 50 cents or $1. Why not? They're robbing artists, y'all. And artists keep saying, I can't make no money. Tenor saxophone. I was first chair in drums. School hit the button, say, I'm from the old school. Never give your music to a third party or anyone. And then you see all these people talking about Spotify. They're pulling their music because Spotify changed the terms. Those terms weren't for artists. Those terms that they're reading are for the people that are buying memberships to stream Spotify. Artists need to really learn to read the artist terms, not the user terms. You feel what I'm saying? Clifford said, what's up, brother Clifford? Yes, Cece is on my team. She's one of my moderators. Her and Cambodian Mystique. Yes, she is. Buckeye for Life said, people are willing to pay $1 or $2 for one song. iTunes proved it. Facts. So how is Spotify playing us when iTunes is paying us? That shit rhymes too. How is Spotify playing us? You can literally pull your music from Spotify and be cool and keep it on every other streaming outlet. I'm just being 100. You can literally take your music off of Spotify and you don't need it on there. You could pull it off of Spotify and keep it on iTunes and the rest of them and never miss a heartbeat. And never miss a heartbeat. No, it wasn't about a comment. Yeah, CC is my moderator, her and Cambodian Mystique. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Tally up say, I'm with TuneCore, thanks, so TuneCore, cool. Well, I'm just going to say this. If it's working for you, use it, but they still distribute. It still goes to Spotify. It's still the same thing. Spotify is Spotify. So when they start, let me tell you what they're doing too. So for the people that don't know, Spotify is doxing people also for, let's say you have a Spotify on your laptop and you playing your own music. I'm going to tell y'all. So if you're getting this notification from your distributor saying, yeah, you have fake streams, right? I want you to understand, Spotify now are checking the IP addresses. And if they see that that person doesn't have a paid account, they're considering you looping your music, even if it's just a free channel, right? A free Spotify, and you got it on loop. They're charging, they're calling that bots. I want y'all to know that. They're calling it bots, y'all. The term ghostwriter is definitely real, Kai Guns. AJ Bond, guess who's going to be on the compilation? No, Flirtless. Got to be careful because you'll get a flag for bots. Now, if you have a paid account, they can't stop you because you paid for your Spotify account, right? But what's happening is a lot of people are creating like 10 Spotify accounts trying to alter the Spotify thing by playing their own music, right? Now, when you don't have a paid account, it'll say it will be a lot of commercials in it, but it'll still play your song in rotation when you have it in this loop. Well, they're calling that bots also because basically they're saying you're manipulating the system. So you're going to get a bot notification and your distributor TuneCore DistroKid is going to send you a letter saying you have bot streams. I want y'all to know that. For all of you that don't know, You got to pay for your account. That's the only way around it. If you're going to stream your music, and even then, if they see it coming from the IP address and you have over 400 streams a day, they're still going to be trying to flag that shit. And I think the reason why they're doing that is they're wanting to control things and make it more fair for them, which is fucked up. Flirtless say, dang, they're so shiesty. Flirtless, I hope you're following my channel. Anotona, Mystique, why did you, Anotona, what did you mean by boy? That was just a figure of speech? My moderator blocked that. I don't know why. Was that a figure of speech? Flirtless, if you guys are not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. Buckeye said, I spent 5 years in C-Bus going to school, 91 through 96. Flirtless said, I just like to stream. I'm about to sub now. Thank you. Amen, brother. Break bots in lobby. Amen, brother. Break. What do you mean, family? Oh, Anatono is rude. Brother Paul, what's happening? Listen, Spotify is doxing artists for playing your own music. If y'all trying to figure out, if you got an email and it said, we've detected fake streams, now they're taking down your whole record. Know this. Oh, yeah, they're going back and they're taking records down because of this shit. Amen, brother Break. What you mean, amen, brother Break? Put your music on iTunes. Consider not putting it on Spotify. You're not going to see no money, no way. They're not paying like they should. Clifford said, what's your secret for stacking harmonies? I have some questions. Brother Clifford, are you a member of my channel? Are you in my members section? Because I'm going to be doing a video with stacking harmonies. Because that's like some of my secret sauce that I can't just throw out there. But it's for my members, I'm going to share that. I'm actually going to do a session with me recording and doing harmonies. And I don't mind sharing that with you. If you become a member, that's stuff the members are going to see that I'm only going to share with my members. Amen, brother said, oh, okay, amen, brother. Somebody was on there doing some bullshit. Sweet Rain said, my friend took his music off Spotify. Sweet Rain, why did he take it off? I'm just curious. But does he still have it on other places? School hit the button, say they are putting your music on botted playlists. Oh, yeah, School hit the button is crazy, right? But I'm telling you, too, though. I'm telling you, too, that we got to be careful with playing the music. If we don't have a account with Spotify, a paid account, they're going to dox people on that. School hit the button. I think that a lot of that shit they're doing is game. Because there's been artists call me and say, Stone, why they hit me up saying they're going to take my music? Man, I'm not buying no bots. So I say, well, listen, are you playing your music on your computer? They say, yeah. I say, are you playing it from a paid account? They say, no, it's not paid. I say, well, there you go. They're doxing you from that IP address because it's not a paid Spotify channel. Flirta said, do you have music on this channel or is it secondary channel? I have my music on this. If you put Stone Paxton topic page, Flirtless, it's on there. But let me tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to actually take probably a lot of my music off and put it right here for my fans on my YouTube. Create a playlist and let my fans stream my music when they want. Here's something for you guys to think about. Why give, when you're distributing your music, another thing I want you to consider. Here's another thing I want you to consider. In order to chart, yes, you need your music in certain situations, right? And you need to, it needs to have the ISRC and you need to be able to track it. And it needs to be set up in the system to be able to chart. You know what I'm saying? Be able to chart the right way. Because there's a systematic thing with charting that's connected to your ISRC and, you know, UPC. But if you really want to see money in your artist and you got a following, Flirtless. Yeah, Flirtless, no. There's some songs on there, but not all of them. But these are my plans, Flirtless, and which is what I'm about to describe to everybody and suggest to all artists. If you have a YouTube channel, and if you don't, take all of your music off of Spotify, and when you're presenting your music through your distributors, it gives you a choice to choose what distribution outlets. Click off YouTube and click off Spotify. Put your music up on YouTube yourself. Put your music on YouTube. Now watch, after I say this, there's going to be other content creators that are going to watch my channel, and they're going to repeat what I'm saying. I want y'all to remember that, because this is real game. My video's on here. I make my music video. I'm going to put my other music video on there. All my music videos from here on out, I'm not going to even put on Vivo no more. I might not. Because it doesn't necessarily conflict if I have it on here and have it on Vivo. But for sure, it's going to go on my channel. All my music, all my records, I will create a playlist. All my music videos will go here. I'm going to pull them from YouTube topic page. I'm going to take all my music from YouTube. I have to build my numbers back up again, but it is what it is. Because I want my money I don't want to wait to get my money. When you pay a distributor to distribute, you got to wait for them to, you're getting charged twice. Your distributor's making money and YouTube's making money off of you. Y'all see that? Why not just upload your music to YouTube direct? There you go. School hit the button, say it's hard work, y'all, but you have to hit the streets. Then you totally in control. Hit the streets, combine it with your YouTube. You can do both. I mean, I do both, but school hit the button is right. Good part about hitting the street is you learn a certain discipline and you learn how to talk to people. But school hit the button. These young motherfuckers don't know how to talk. So that's why they're not going to be able to sell a CD. I'll easily say it's on my website as well. And you got to utilize your website. Paul said it makes sense. Davon say, I have my music on YouTube and no other sites because of my knowledge on streaming sites. Felicia said, those folks are so greedy. They're like these leprechauns. Always want their powder. Yes, they do, Felicia. And they don't give a fuck about the artist. They're going to rob you and run. They're going to rob you and run. Y'all want a real bag? As a young artist say, I want my bag. Start pull your music from YouTube and Spotify and create a playlist, put it on your YouTube channel. If you're going to promote, if you're going to be robbed, rob your damn self. I mean, YouTube going to get 40%, but at least you're seeing your money every month if you monetize. Why go through a distributor? Now, peep this. A distributor will distribute to YouTube. So now you're paying YouTube, they're paying YouTube 40% of your money, and then they're taking a percentage. So now you're making less than your 60%. Spotify, streaming, they dominate and control the streaming. Matter of fact, they can be paying you and you don't even know if you're getting paid properly. You don't know what streaming sites are. But when you sell a download on iTunes for $1.29, you know you're selling $1.29. You know you're getting that money. What up, Happy Sing? Aldeezy said, it's amazing you said that. I told my wife I was going to remove all my music from Spotify. She was like, why? See, people are caught up in the, Boris say I can dig it. People are caught up in the glamour of Spotify. Listen, I remember when I was distributing artists through my Orchard Sony deal. Artists did not care that they wasn't going to get no promotions, no marketing. They just wanted to have the name Orchard Sony. They didn't even care. I said, bro, it don't matter about the name. Use my company, Prodigy. Oh, no, the Orchard. So I said, you can't do that, though. You're distributed through me. I'm distributed through the Orchard. They wanted the name. Spotify now, the name has become synonymous to people feeling like they got something, just like TuneCore and other companies. Why not build your name that same way? Why not build your brand that same way? Why not? I forbid to build another person's brand unless it's benefiting me in some sort of way. Why? If you are monetized on YouTube, you're going to see good money from your own streams. I would rather take a chance on giving YouTube 40% and getting out hustling my physical CD than to put it on Spotify and put it in places in YouTube again, and they're taking it twice. The distributor's getting their money, then YouTube's telling the distributor, we need 40% distributor before we put it on our platform. And the artist is looking like the dummy because they could have just put it on their YouTube channel. And I know you're gonna say, "Oh, Stone," but man, it's man, it's already a Stone. I got 100,000 streams. I got 400,000 streams on Spotify, Stone. Damn, man, I'm gonna lose my. See, we caught up in the numbers. I'm gonna lose my stream, Stone, if I pull it. That's just the price you gotta pay. And if you believe in you, you'll just do it and believe and build your shit back up. Al DJ say, my pops always told me, son, if you're gonna do the entertainment, make sure to brand yourself. Pops was, listen, love to Pops, because Pops knew what the fuck he was talking about. Javon say, hey, who else was you saying was joining us on the comp? Oh, shit. J Flex. J Bond. J Flex is jumping. You know, J Flex wrote all that stuff for Dr. Dre and Tupac and tons of people. California love J Flex. I talked to him the other day. He's jumping on the comp. School hit the button, say, I have 5, him and my homeboy, Aru. They jumping on. School hit the button. It says, I have 5 little corner stores in North Columbus. They have my music. We have a little deal. See what I'm saying? School hit the button is out there doing the work. He's doing what I did in the 80s and 90s. School hit the button is doing the work. He ain't changed the game. We got to get back to it, y'all. Minor in stores too. School hit the button is doing the work. Y'all listen. Lead by example. Y'all see that? Happy Sing. Battle on what? You doing some Indian rapping, Happy Sing? Happy Sing, you going to do some rapping? What? Hey, Happy Sing. Happy Sing, what you going to do, Happy Sing? You know I got love for you, brother. That's my boy, Happy Sing. He going to come up here with that Indian rapping, you know. Hey, listen, Indian rappers are dope. There's some dope ones. But when they start doing this, y'all in trouble. Happy Sing going to come up in here with that flow, with that head like that. He gonna lay it out on you. Happy Sing, yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. School hit the button, say keychains and lighters. Come on, man. Listen, y'all seen my Stone Paxton t-shirts. Y'all seen my merch. School hit the button, say shirts and lanyards. Come on. Come on, y'all. Barbara said, gotta go, y'all. Barbara, have a good one. Be safe, okay? Airboat said, I'm asking random streams if you're male or female. I don't even get what you're doing, brother. I don't even get what you're doing. But guess what you're going to get, though? We ain't even going to play into the game. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do something special for you. We're going to do something very, very special for you, sir. You know, Airy built, whoever you are, your message is not even coming on the screen. Nobody can see what you're saying. Hey, Happy Sing, say tunic, tuna, tara. Hey, Happy Sing, you a funny dude, man. Tunak, tune, tara, rah. Hey, Happy Sing, hilarious, man. Hey, Happy Sing. Tuna, Happy Sing, tunak, tune, tara, rah. Happy Sing, thank you for making me laugh today. Money Talks, say new MPC Talks. Oh, Money Talks, I know. Certain stuff I can't say. But it's a new one coming. It's going to be for the workflow. It ain't going to be no analog shit, but it's definitely going to be a new one. It's going to be a workflow thing. So if you like workflow, you're going to like this new one. That's all I can say about it. It is a new one talking. I've had some calls from some friends that are very, my buddy is best friends with the owner of Akai. My buddy, Muhammad Moretta, who is Cool in the Gang's management. And yes, something new is coming for sure. So, but this is what I'm saying. Are we willing to come together and create a union for artists? Are y'all willing to do that? Are you guys willing to create a union for artists? Are we willing to jump in the trenches and come together and all of us pull all of our music together? Because I promise you, if independent artists come together and pull all of their music off of Spotify, I promise you, you don't think Spotify have to come back to the table or any streaming companies and say, hey, you guys, okay, what do we need to get this right? Oh, J-Bond, it's coming for sure. You don't think they're going to say, if we got out with picket signs, honestly, if we got out in our cities, it could be 10 people in every city. We get out and the news come out like, oh, they're picketing. Artists paid more living wage. We need to get a living wage as artists. If enough artists do that, the media will. I'm willing to get with anybody and be like, yo, let's do it. They will have to pay, but we gotta pull our music down at the same time. We can't have no punks in this. Artists can't be weak at this. If you ain't making no money from no major situations in streaming, pull your shit. Pull your shit. If you're not seeing your money, it's time to pull it. John 415 said, hey, Stone, how did the streaming companies come up with the formula for paying artists for streams? They didn't even come up with it. They just said, this is what we're going to do. Obviously, they were thinking, we're going to capitalize without consideration. And when they came up with it, Congress wasn't involved. So they were able to pretty much get away with what they're doing now. Eventually, Congress is going to have to jump in and do something about this. There's no way it should take 1,000 streams for us to make one fucking record sell. When if I sell this CD, that is one record sell. If I sell a single should be equivalent to at least $1.29, right? So if somebody streams at one time, that should be $1.29. Brother John, that's my thoughts, right? If they stream it once, that's one listen. That should be $1.29. It should not be 1,000 streams to get one sell. That shit is so crazy. That's not even cool. And if that's not highway robbery, then I don't know what we call it. It's not fair. And when you're getting paid 0.01 or 0.02, shit like that, anytime it starts out with 0.0, you know you getting fucked. I'm just saying, like, it is not even making sense. Just know that when it starts out with the 0.01, you already know you're getting got. Meanwhile, you think because you got 1,000 streams or even 5,000 or 10,000 that you seeing a lot of money. No, you're not going to see no real money unless you're doing 1 million streams. And then it's not even real money. Shit, all of us can make $4,000 like that selling CDs on a corner. All you got to do is sell 400 CDs. You'd have made $4,000 at $10 a pop. $10 a pop, you'd have made $4,000. And you can make that shit in a few days if you're dedicated to your grind. And you can make that in 2 days if you are dedicated. We did that shit back in the 80s and 90s with no problem. I still do that to this day. You guys have watched me sell CDs right here on this live. You guys have watched me ship the CDs out. Vinyl and the CDs. Felicia say, Stone, you are a rare jewel in this world. Beautiful human indeed. Thank you, Felicia. Felicia, I appreciate you. Happy Singh say, what's your Instagram? It's Stone Paxton. At Stone Paxton. Happy Singh. John 415 say, that's crazy. I wonder how artists pay for studio time and make money at... Valid point, John 415. You see, John 415 is putting this shit together now. The biggest cost in making records is this shit. This is it, y'all. Right here is this, trying to get the money to go in the studio. And then trying to get the right producer that can give you your sound. Because most artists are buying beats offline, $25 beats, which killed the production game. But you got to remember, there's 100,000 artists buying the same beat you bought. And then another problem with streaming, soon as you buy that beat, you got to release it. Then you're going to release it, right? And then it's going to be a conflict with metadata because somebody else already released that track. And the dude on the website that's leasing the beats don't give a fuck. He's going to lease to you and 100 other people. This is something that EA Ski and I talked about. You got to go to a producer and get the beat made organically. When you go to EA Ski, you're getting organic production. When you come to me, you're getting organic. You're getting your own music. We're creating that shit right there, right on the spot. But y'all don't want to pay. But you'll go pay for some $300 Yeezys, $800 Yeezys, but you don't invest in yourself. You can't even invest in a little computer. So if EA Ski or Stone Paxton send you a beat, you can record and then send it back to Ski to mix it or back to me to mix it. The biggest cost is this shit. So Spotify is robbing people. If iTunes is not paying people, or iTunes is robbing people, or TuneCore, whoever is robbing people, you guys feel like you're being robbed, or you feel like you're not being paid, you feel like you're getting got because you're not making the money that you should make to survive, then do some shit about it. Alcatar, you keep saying hi. I said hi already earlier. Kosama, I said hi. Why you keep saying hi? I know you, family. Oh, you came back in the live. That's why you saying hi again. Okay. Kosama, I got you, family. No worries. Kosama Alcatar, what's up? What's up, brother? Aldeezy say that's real talk. When you guys get tired enough, you'll start standing up for yourself. Until then, you ain't gonna make no money on Spotify. DJ Bryce said you're right, Stone. I think they get 1,000 stream phrase is a lie. It should be 1-to-1. Mind you, DJ Brightside, it starts with a negative 1,000. Gusta, what's up, family? What's up, Gusta? Welcome in, family. It's good to see you. Listen, Spotify starts off at a negative 1,000. So when you look at Spotify, one dude called me and said, man, I got 1,000 streams. He said, check it out. I went and checked it out just to support him. I said, bro, that says a negative 1,000. He said, no, I don't. I said, go look at it again. The Beat Premier, what's up, family? The Beat Premier. Be careful with streaming sites. When you put your music on there, if you're not making 1,000 a year, consider putting your music on your YouTube channel, creating your own streaming. You're going to make more money with YouTube. Even though YouTube takes 40%, you're going to still see more money than you would on some other streaming sites at 00.0001. 0.01. 00.01. The Beat Premier, I appreciate you coming into the channel. Hopefully you subscribe to my channel. If not, I love my family from Africa. If not, hopefully you subscribe, family. This is a music channel, but we talk about everything. Gusta said, it'll never be 1-to-1. No, never. It'll never be. But guess what, Gusta? If enough artists leave Spotify, best believe this has happened in history in many different areas where people had to stand up and say enough is a fucking enough. The union did it. When they unionized back in the day in America, they did it. Gusta thinks that the best they'll do is 100-to-1. Gusta, you can never say never, family, Gusto, because here's the thing. If independent artists pull all of their music, it will bottom out Spotify, because independent artists are the ones that are keeping Spotify going. It's not the majors. You don't have a lot of major artists that are having hits. The hits that are on the radio are the same people. It is the independent artists. They have so many independent artists. It was built on solid ground from independent artists from the beginning. Aldeezy said that's crazy work. I never knew there was anything less than a penny till I looked at my numbers for the first time. It's crazy, right? Al, it's the way to get an artist and confuse them. Gusto said if y'all leave, it's gonna force their hand for sure. And Gusto, you see what I'm saying, Gusto? That's all I'm saying. One says facts. If 500,000 independent artists leave Spotify, take their catalogs off, the major artists will follow. Trust what I'm saying. Trust, I'm trying to tell you, because you know why I know? They take the money from the pool from independent artists and they pay the majors. That's how they're doing. So whatever money that the independent artists make, combined together, they use that to pay the ones that are selling the most. Y'all didn't know that either, did you? Javon said if everybody leave, then they will either shut down the company or they will reconsider. They will have to reconsider, Javon. They ain't gonna shut down. They have people that are getting paid off the stock. They're on the stock market. They got people getting paid. Sweet Rain said, yes, if enough artists leave Spotify, Spotify will have to go back to the drawing board and come up with a fair. They have to. They have to. But I'm tired of hearing artists complain they don't make money. I'm so tired of artists saying, can't make money on Spotify. I'm going to pull my music. No. Why don't we do this? Pull your music. That's okay, too. Why don't we come together and start lobbying for fair pay? DJ Bryce said, I think the best way an artist producer to make a living off their music is to sell directly to fans. DJ Bryce said, we ain't taking that away. You know, I started the video off with that. Each artist should have their own website or landing page. DJ Brightside. So let's be the devil's advocate on this. I know what you're saying because I've been doing it and I still do it. But what I've learned is artists ain't going to do that. They'll have a website for 1 month, and then they don't pay for it, and it gets shut down. They'll get the website, and they won't properly handle it and do what they need to do. You got to remember, DJ Brightside, we're in the age of narcissism. These artists are not going to do it. All they know is streaming. Even though we preach to them about direct, they don't get direct because they barely even want to talk to you. They're doing this. This is how they're talking to people. And they're right next to them. They're not even talking to each other in person. Now we got to get them to do direct sales. They don't understand that. Felicia said, I don't understand when someone is taking the time to educate you on something. All you can do is miss the mark. Felicia, they do it every time. They come in here with the clown activity. John 4:15 said, do the other streaming companies using like Apple Music pay the same amount like Spotify? No, Apple pays you your money. Apple gives you your $1.29 for the download and your $9.99 for the album. Somebody buy it, you get that shit. And they get their percentage. But you're going to see your money with Apple. Gusta said most CEOs got all their money in stock. Yes, they do. So imagine 500,000 artists taking their music from Spotify down. Do you guys know that what that will do to the Spotify economy? Passport Pioneer, if you're coming on here with positive, it's okay. If you're coming on here with negative, we ain't having it, fam. You will be blocked. Just understand that. And plus, nobody can see your post anyway, so I don't even know why you comment. Can't nobody see it. DJ Brightside said, all these platforms are ripping the artists off. Yes, they are. Gusta said, it will tank the stocks for starters. Yes, it will. The Beat Premier say, do I need to learn the music theory to be it? No, you don't. But it's good to know it. It helps you become better. My African brother, the Beat Premier. Music theory just helps you be better and allows you to be able to hear something in your head and know how to do it. But it doesn't mean that you won't be a good sound engineer. Because sound engineer is using your ears. Now, beat maker, music theory, it's good to know it too. It'll help you be a better beat maker. School hit the button, say these days learn everything. He's right. You want to know it all. It's better to be a person that knows a little bit of everything than to know a little bit of nothing, a lot of nothing. It's better to know a little bit of everything than a lot of nothing. School hit the button, say no limits. My African brother, do not limit yourself. You're seeing my people in here say it, the Beat Premier. Don't limit yourself, brother. The sky is the limit. Do everything, be as much as you can be. One said 1 million video views equals 4,000 for the artist. Highway robbery, that's bad math. So now you see what I'm saying? And that's on Vivo, right? Which is why y'all see my music video right here on my channel. That's why y'all see Stone Paxton's music video, and all my music videos from here on out will premiere on my channel. They will not, I probably won't put it on Spotify. I probably won't do it. Why? I mean, Vivo. I might not put it on Vivo and 24/7 in daily motion. For what? When I'm directly dealing with my fans here. Artists, be smart. Wake up. Start making the smart moves, man. But start with taking your music off of streaming platforms that it's not benefiting you. School hit the button, say, how does a million anything equal? Exactly, bro. Like, that's the shit. A million, that's the way they did to take artists' money. Because they're like, we ain't about to pay them no fucking $1 million for, we're not going to give them $1 a piece for $1 a stream. They would have to pay us $1 million. We have a lot of rich independent artists around here. 415 say, you're saying when somebody buys your album, you only get 99 cents. Was it back then? Was it back then? Now, here's the thing. If, let's say you sell $1.29 download, you get that $1.29. You sell $9.99 album, you get that now on iTunes. Back then, we're actually in a better position with iTunes. Back then, what's up, Lady Sparkle? Artists were getting 10 cent, 15 cent. Michael Jackson at the top of his career was getting $1. Janet Jackson, 50 cent. Madonna, I think she was close to $1. But when digital came in, it afforded artists to be able to get more from iTunes. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can make more money. If you're doing direct sales and if you're dealing with iTunes, I wouldn't take the music off of iTunes, but I would consider taking it off of other outlets and putting it on YouTube direct to your consumers. Direct to your consumers and keeping control of your publishing. Still registering your publishing. Your publishing company is still going to collect for you, even if it's on YouTube, because it's still a song. So they're still going to collect that publishing portion. Or you could not even register it for publishing, but why not register it for publishing as well as getting some of your mechanicals? I mean, when you artists get tired enough, when you artists, musicians, and producers get tired enough, eventually you will wake up and go, enough is enough. And if you don't, you're in trouble. If you're tired, start taking your music down. I'm not talking about one of y'all. I'm talking about everybody. If you want to hit people where it hurts, start with convincing other artists you know to do the same thing. If we make enough noise, we will get change. If we don't make noise, it's going to be the same shit. And every time you put out a record, it's going to be the same shit. And every time you put out a record, it's going to be the same shit. Until you start selling direct to your fans. One said, how much CD cost back then to buy for only 20 cents per album? Well, no, CDs were costing, like now, if I press up a CD, you can do it for, I mean, if you're using CDRs and selling those, you can get a whole pack of them motherfuckers for $20 and you can sell it for $5 a CD. But if you really do proper pressing, you're probably going to spend anywhere from $1.29 to $2 per CD. But your profit margin is high because you can sell it for, even at $5, you're still making a profit. $8, you're still making a profit. Depending on what, if you got a 4-panel and all that shit, you're going to pay $1 something, the 4-panel. If you just getting the basics, yeah, 79 cents. But if you pressing with a real pressing plant, you're going to pay, but it's going to be quality, though. You heard what my man just said, $1.25 would cover. School hit the button. These are all logistics, real logistics. Antoine say, thank you for the super chat, Antoine Adams. I appreciate you, family. Antoine said, good day, Mr. Paxton. Do you recommend any of the distribution platforms like DistroKid, TuneCore, Lander, et cetera? I wouldn't say Lander at all. I'm like, Lander is a mastering program. Why fucking use Lander? I wouldn't even fucking use them for that because they trying to get into the distribution game. If I would recommend you any of them, I would recommend you the company I'm CEO over, and it's called Brand Artist Coalition. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't even be on here recommending none of them motherfuckers. I would have to recommend you the company that I am CEO over. My moderator, they will put it at the bottom. It's called Brand Artist Coalition, family. Antoine, I would recommend you that. That's what I mean. I'm just saying. Levi, what's up, family? Moderators, can you put the Brand Artist Coalition distribution in there? There you go. Antoine. God damn it. Hold on. Here it is, Antoine. Hold on. I'm trying to post it. Hold on. Antoine, it's at the top of these messages. You see it at the very top. The beat maker said, I have 10 years in the music and I want to quit. I need help. Don't quit, B Premier. Don't quit. Because when you quit, somebody else comes up. That's how the energy in the universe works. When you quit, all that energy goes to the next person. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit, family. Don't quit. Trust me. You put 10 years in. Do not quit. I got you, family. Send me an email, B Premier. Send me an email. Moderator, send him my email address, please. Let me read your first message. Hold on for a second. Let me find it. Hold on for a second. The B Premier said, I used to make music every day, but the more I grew older, I'm very careful with how I approach my projects to the point where I don't finish a song because I focus on so many small details. Stop being that way. The B Premier, stop worrying about that shit. Let the fans decide what they do and don't like. We can be our worst enemy. Get out of your way. Let people decide. Let the people that's going to buy your music decide. Some shit you might not like, but it'll be somebody that loves it. Don't do that to yourself. Listen, I used to do that. I don't do that no more. I drop records. If a person don't like it, they don't like it. I don't care. It's my catalog. One said, how much CD cost back then to buy for only 20 cents per album? They were about the same thing. How much did they cost? Oh, back then, cost to buy anywhere from 79 cents to $1.25 to $2. It just depends on how much you want it, right? If you want a double CD panel, if you wanted 4-panel on the inside, in detail art, it can be cheap. It can be high, but still, let's say you were paying $3 for them. Your profit margin was still, you could still triple it. Saucy, what's up? Saucy say, yo, what's up? Could you give me your honest opinion on my beat? Saucy, email me. I'm going to start doing beat reviews and stuff like that. But Saucy, feel free to email me. My moderator will put my email address in the bottom, okay? Jay Bond said, one person comment doesn't compare to a surplus of others. Exactly. School hit the button, say, listen to Rick Rubin. He speaks on the topic. It is art. Period. John 415 say, what do you make more money from, touring? With touring, John, the only person you really have to pay is if you have a band, the band, and your manager. If you're a solo artist, then that's all your money. Like, for instance, I had a show in Connecticut. They were paying me $13,000 for each day. So I was going to have to pay my band and my team, and then the rest would have been mine. What's up, Tommy? Scoop Dumana said, do you think it's a concept like doing something you see unethical or something more sinister? You think it's just a concept like, I don't know what you're talking about. Scoop said, to do right now, but I wanted to know your opinion on selling the topic. Scoop, okay, Scoop, let me understand what you're saying first. Because I'm trying to really get this. Because I mean, I really, y'all young ones, boy, y'all don't know how to explain shit. Scoop say, I know this might not have anything to do with what you're talking about right now, but I wanted to know your opinion. Do you think it's just a concept like doing something you see unethical or something more sinister? Doing something unethical. First of all, I got to know what you're talking about. But if you're just talking about doing something unethical can be determined as sinister depending on what you're doing. Scoop, Demana, there you go. It can be sinister depending on what you're doing. There you go. I will say this again, artists. When you get tired, you will start saying enough is enough. But do understand this. School hit the button and say, do you need your manager for all gigs, or can you go out on your own and make all the money? School hit the button. I don't have a manager, so I forbid to pay for a manager when I know if they're not going to put in any kind of work. If I got to book my shows, I don't need a manager. Like in my case, I book all my own shows, so I'm not paying no manager to do shit unless they're getting every show. So we don't need managers. I've proven that through the years. We don't need no manager. Managers pretty much are babysitters. If they ain't getting you no work, they're pretty much babysitters. School hit the button, you know what I'm saying? That's all they really are. I got plans for, like, school hit the button. Here's some of the plans I have. When I do start this tour that I'm talking about doing, it's like when I come to your area, have you open up, or your artists open up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we got to start working together like that, right? We got to start working together like that. You bring your fans out. I pay you when I'm in your city. I'll say, school hit the button. This one I'm going to pay you. You're going to open, you and your folks going to open the show. We got to start working together. So now you make money off one of your people's tour, right? And you get to sell your merch there. Stuff like that we got to start doing as artists. We got to start working together. Al Deezy say, I got to start back recording on my own beats made by me and slow down on buying quote. Stop doing that shit. Listen, most of the cats making beats and selling them online is using preset loops from other motherfuckers anyway. The real truth. Tommy Miller said, man, you are definitely before your time, Stone. I remember when you told me sitting in your studio about digital distribution and what the future would be like. And it happened just like you said. Tommy, for you guys don't know, Tommy Miller is a member of the former group Maximilian. They had Sexual Healing. That there's like a reggae R&B song back in the 80s and 90s. Sweet Bum Bum. They've had three or four major hits. Tommy is a member of Maximilian, the hip hop R&B group from back in the day. So Tommy knows what I'm talking about. Tommy used to live with me, and we'd be in the studio every day. He know I used to spit that digital stuff back before it was there and tell people, and people just wasn't listening. CC Funk say, so why is there a purpose? What is the purpose for a manager? Well, the real purpose for a manager, CC Funk, is to help an artist get in positions where they can't get. Like, let's take myself, for example. If a guy approaches me to be a manager, here's what I expect, a woman or man. I expect not to have to worry about bookings. I expect to, because you got managers that are charging artists now. And for all you artists that are being charged to be managed, be careful, because that's not the real management game. A manager is supposed to have connections. The manager is supposed to be able to get you with the right producers, the studio, pay for the studio time, get you bookings, get you interviews and shit. That's a manager's real job. They got to earn that 15 to 20%. If you got a manager who's just there like this and they're charging you every month, I got a call from an artist said, I pay this much for my manager every month. It blew my mind. Kolikon Adriano said, how much does YouTube pay you? First of all, I don't promote my finances like that. I don't do that. But I'll tell you, if you want to be on YouTube and have a channel, just get on there and do your thing. They'll tell you inside of your portal what you're getting paid. I don't tell my business like that. I'm not one of them dudes. I don't show money. You'll never see me with the stacks of money. I don't talk about the women or woman I'm dealing with, and I don't talk about the money I make like that. I don't do that. But Collection, I think that's right, Adriano, you can make a living off of YouTube. What up, DVP? You know what I'm saying? What's up? You know what I'm saying? DVP 702 in the house, yo. Hey, DVP, I had a few peanut heads on here. I done already had to go in on them. All I'm saying is this. When you get tired of not getting paid by these streaming outlets, you will eventually say, let me take my music off of this one and that one. Why put it on? Why use a distributor to put your music to YouTube when you can actually load your music up to YouTube and get paid for your views? Now, here's the catch. If you're not monetized, then, yeah, you're not going to get paid until you're monetized on your channel. So if you want to wait and create your channel, when you put it out through your distributor, also put it out through your YouTube channel until you get monetized. Now, once you're monetized on your YouTube, you're going to start seeing your money for your own music direct, and you'll see it every month. You don't have to wait for the first 3 months for your music to be distributed, and then after that, they tell you, oh, you'll get paid if you got any streams or not. You're going to get some streams on YouTube. Even if you're getting 10 streams, 2,800, you're going to see your money. Now, you're going to have to pay them 40%, but you're already giving up more than that with all these different digital distributors. So why use YouTube when you can go direct with YouTube? Why use YouTube when you can go direct with YouTube? Why use it through a distributor? And why use Spotify or any other ones if you have a complaint about them? If you're not making your money, why use them? If you know you're not making $1,000 a year, don't even fucking put your money on there. If you haven't made $1,000 a year, don't fucking put your music on there. It's pointless. Collection, I agree with the management perspective, though. Yeah, these managers are charging people now, you guys. I know this artist is paying $1,500 a month, and the manager hasn't got them nothing. Tommy Miller said, I'm trying to get in touch with you. The connection is lost. I know, Tommy. I'll hit you up, Tommy. I'll hit you up. I'm not trying to really talk our business on here, Tommy, but I'll hit you up, family. I know you've been trying to get hold of me. I hit you when I get off this live. Listen, take in consideration what I'm saying. If you're tired and you're complaining to everybody about how you're not getting paid, remind your friends and convince them all, including yourself, to take your music off of Spotify if you have a complaint about not getting paid. You hear me? Let me see. Let me hear you say, amen. Y'all see what I'm saying? If you feel like you have not gotten what you're supposed to get, take your music off of there. And come together and lobby against it. That's all I can tell you. All I can tell you is the only way we're going to fight this battle is we have to stand up for not being paid. And the only way you're going to fight that is we got to take a hit. Your music might not be on Spotify for a while because it's a movement we got to create. Your music might not be distributed on Spotify when you take it down for a while. It's okay. You got your YouTube channel. You got your physical, press up some physical CDs. Yak Diesel say he's gonna keep his up and do more. Now, and I'm with it. I'm keeping mine up, but eventually I'm transitioning to moving it over to my YouTube channel and eventually taking it all down. Once I bring it over to my YouTube channel and then my numbers are looking good and matching what's on Spotify, I will pull all of my music off of Spotify. And the only reason and way you'll be able to listen to my music is coming to my YouTube channel and going to the playlist and playing it. I'm just not gonna play the game no more. Why? And I'm making more than that $1,000 a year. But why? Why give money away? Why wonder why you're not getting paid like you should be? And you keep putting your music on it. Give me 1 second, you guys. Y'all feel what I'm saying? It has to make sense, you guys. When you get done whining and crying, you know, you got artists taking their music off of YouTube and they ain't never made no damn $1,000 a year. And don't take my music off YouTube. You ain't even made 1,000. Go ahead and take it off. You ain't made no money no way. Not like nobody gonna be missing the music and shit. School hit the button, say section 106, give me $5. You get a CD. Act 1976. You get a CD when you give $5. Hey, school hit the button for sure, right? Preach it. Come on, man. Tell them. Hey, listen, I like school hit the button. He comes in here with some stuff, man, to have y'all just rolling, but he says facts. Tommy said, thanks for the plug, and you're very informative on the industry. If people listen, they can learn a lot from you. Tommy, we get these idiots that come in here that feel like, who is this dude? Who is this dude on here talking? Tommy said, you know I know, and I did. Yak said, ha, amen. Hey, I mean, you know, I will go back to saying what I said. When you get tired of being robbed, you'll start standing up saying enough is enough. And until then, guess what? It don't even matter. Until then, you will continue to repeat the same cycle, putting your music on Spotify, complaining you don't have followers, complaining you're not selling. That's what you'll be doing. Yeah, you will be doing that. I took my bracelets off because I keep bumping stuff and it makes these sounds, and I'm like, I'm trying not to be making a whole bunch of noise, but I keep bumping, so I had to go take my bracelets off. Sweet Rain said, CC, yes. Hold on. CC Funk says he can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? I think everybody's been able to hear me, CC Funk. I don't know why you're not hearing me. Because my setting is good. Mystique, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I think y'all be having problems with y'all phones, man. And when y'all say that, y'all make me go turn my volume up and distort my shit when I know audio. CC Funk say he can now. The other day, y'all told me y'all couldn't hear me. I went and turned my shit up, went back and watched the video. My audio was distorted like crazy. I was like, damn, my audio is distorted. Latha say, can hear you. Okay, thank you, Latha. Thank you, Paul, Aldeezy, Sweet Rain, One. I'm just saying, what it has to give, you guys? Spotify takes all the money from what independent artists make. They put it in a pool, and they pay the most popular artists their money. This is how they pay the most popular artists. They create a pool from all the independent artists that are selling, and they say, hey, you guys, you didn't sell enough, so we got to pay this major artist right now because Cardi B's selling millions. She's getting millions of streams, so we have to take that money and pay them. Sorry. Thanks, Tommy. This is what Spotify does. They take their money in a pool and pay the artists that are selling the most and that are streaming the most with the independent artist money they make. I'm not making this shit up. This is what they do. This is how they, instead of them saying that School Hit the Button or Stone deserves, I don't care, we made $10. They'll say, well, School Hit the Button, you made 10 and Stone made $10.11, and we ain't paying y'all that $10. We gonna, until you make 1,000, you ain't gonna be paid, because we taking that 10 and putting it in the pool to pay the artists that are streaming. That's some fucked up shit. But guess what? Better be damn sure they making sure they pay themselves. How come they're not doxing themselves on pay? They're making sure they pay themselves, though. Or they gonna make sure they pay themselves? They got to pay those investors that have invested. Shit makes no sense. Meanwhile, you're paying for studio time. You're here in the studio. You're paying all this money for studio time. You're online buying tracks from producers. You're having to deal with producers who say, well, man, it's going to cost more for the exclusive rights. And then you're dealing with the fact that you don't know how many other guys bought that track from the same producer, or leased, excuse me. Now you got to deal with loading that music up, not even knowing if you're going to be able to properly monetize the tracks. Thanks, School Hit the Button. Because you're dealing with so many dynamics. Before you can even make a dime, you pay for the track, you pay for studio time, you pay for the mastering, the mixing, then you give it to a streaming outlet in hopes that you're gonna make a living, and then get up and go to work and be like, oh, y'all, I'm tired. I can't make no records. I'm going to work today. I'm so tired. I wish I could just do music. You can. If you fight for it, you can. Kingzilla say, talk that real shit, Stone. Kingzilla in the house, you guys. This is my drummer. This is one of the dopest drummers in America. Yes, I said it. This is my drummer. Listen, if y'all want some, listen, anybody on my live that's a beat maker, you want some dope drum loops, hit him up. He charges. But if you want some real dope live drum loops, hit Kingzilla, the Kingzilla up. He charges, but he put together some dope live drum loops, and his stuff is sick. Trust what I'm telling you. Y'all see that picture I posted of me and the black rock band? Him and I was in a black rock band called Gypsy Brown. But if you're looking for real live loops, get with him. That's all I can tell you. Just get with him. He gonna charge, but he'll have you right. Gabby say, DJ Gabriel, DJ. What's up? What's up, family? Did I say that right? DJ Gabriel. Yeah. Thank you, family, for stopping in. I appreciate you. We talking about this Spotify and artists complaining. Should musicians, producers, and artists take their music down? It's a question I pose, and there's been people coming in here like they're upset I'm saying this shit. Artists, producers, musicians, take your music down. Then I said, should you? And people losing their motherfucking minds. CC say, people on YouTube always say you can find my music on all platforms. Better put that motherfucking music on your YouTube channel. You're going to see your money. I will say again, Spotify uses the money from the independent artists to pay the major artists their money. And if you don't make $1,000 a year, they will not cut you a check. And all distributors are following this model. If you ain't breaking $1,000 a year, they're like, yeah, we're going to follow the Spotify model. You're going to see a lot of new changes happen. But if you put your music on your YouTube channel and you're monetized, you're going to get your money every month. DJ Brio, thank you, family. Say, yes, brother, great man. I am from SA, brother, very good in production. Where is that at? Southern Alabama? Southern Alabama, family? Or is that you're over in Spain? I'm just assuming. Now, hey, DJ Gabriel, do you have if you're in Spain, do you have my records? Because a lot of people in Spain and Brazil, they play my records too. Are you one of those DJs that's spinning my music over there? Because I get some DJs that come on here and they like, hey, Stone, I spin your music. Oh, you're in South Africa. Okay. Okay, brother, thank you. I got a lot of people that spin my records in South Africa. Listen, please subscribe to my channel, DJ Gabriel. Please subscribe to the channel, family. If you haven't, please consider subscribing. We do a lot of great content here. I just want to convince artists how to take control of their music. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is you got to jump in the driver's seat. You got to start doing direct with your clients. You got to get online and you got to talk to them. Y'all see how I'm talking? You got to sell to those fans direct, and you got to build that shit. Man, listen, I got a lot of fans, brother CC Funk, overseas, and I love them. I mean, my fans overseas support, like, bar none. Bar none, they support. Sooner or later, y'all gonna get tired. He say, I like what you're doing, brother. Thank you, DJ Gabriel. I appreciate you. I really do, family. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, DJ Gabriel. I just want to educate artists because most of the artists are floating. They're floating every day with no idea of the shit that's going to change with their careers, of the things that are going to change their future. These companies are in business to make your money and everybody else's money and not really give a fuck about you. DJ Gabriel, yes. I learned, I was taught by some of the best house music artists in the game. Bam Bam, Steve Silk Hurley, all these guys back in Illinois, back in Chicago. So I've been doing house music since I was young. Yeah, I'm going to put out some singles as some house music singles. All my stuff in Australia. Overseas, I do okay in the U.S. too, CC, but I do well in Australia, Germany, London, Spain, yeah. That's why I tour a lot overseas. Al DC say, yes, they rock with me more overseas. Yeah, I mean, y'all saw me pull up my radio numbers. I mean, you know, I get a lot of love overseas, but American artists are going to get a lot of love overseas if you're doing it the right way. Yeah, CC, yeah, I get love in Australia. There's a lot of DJs in Australia that play me. If you're in the music industry to win, consider taking your music off of Spotify and putting it on your YouTube channel. If your channel is not monetized, then don't do it yet. Wait, put it on there now, and still keep it on Spotify. Let your channel get monetized. Once your channel is monetized, then take it off of Spotify because you're going to get that direct money. Or Go press up some CDs and get your ass out in the streets and start selling it. Yeah, you know, House started in Chi-Town, Detroit and Chi-Town. DJ Gabriel, you asking me, can you send me your production and can I put something? You telling me, can I sing on it? Is that what you're asking me? I have heard of that genre. DJ Gabriel, you asking me to sing on your record? You asking me to feature? Is that what you're asking me? You guys got to be the change you want to be, artists. You want to start seeing money? Y'all motherfuckers better start standing up, standing 10 toes down on what you believe in. DJ Gabriel, I would love to sing, but for features, I charge a fee. But you can email me and we can work it out, figure something out. But I don't just throw my voice. I get people all the time asking me, can I sing on their records? I had another African artist. Let me tell you what he did to me. This is why I stopped trying to help people out, showing them love. This guy went and I sung on his record, and he wasn't even paying me the little royalties that he was getting. He never sent me a split for my royalties of what I wrote, and I sung on his record. Rickety say, what's your favorite plugins? Rickety, you want me to be honest, Rickety? You're about to trip out when I tell you. You're about to trip out. I only use one plugin, Rickety. It's the SSL 9000 plugin, because I got the real SSL gear here. But I use one plugin. That's the Soft Tube SSL 9000. That's all I use. Actually, two. And a reverb plugin. Right? And that's it. That's all I use. I used to be one of the ones, I got every plugin you can imagine, but I only use two plugins on my records. And I want you to go listen to my records. Two plugins, that's all I use. Hey, DJ Gabriel, let's talk. Email me. Okay, so email me. Moderator, can you do at DJ Gabriel and give him my email address? And email me today. As soon as, you can, email me so I can respond when I get off this live. School hit the button, say the middleman fiddling in the words of Big Pun. Yeah, he just all up in the mix. Motherfuckers sitting in offices ain't doing shit for artists and taking artists' money and making decisions for artists and our future. Buckeye for Life say, I'm sorry, that was funny. Rickety, no problem. Yeah, Rickety, I only use two plugins, family. Like, for real. A reverb plugin, and I use that Soft Tube SSL 9000. I put it on every channel. After I've ran it through the real SSL gear, and I'll put it on every channel, and my mixes, they be fat, bro. Like, I'm talking about big and warm. Gabby, okay, yeah, email me right now, family, so that way I can respond to you. John 415 said, do you still use a slate? No, you know what? Let me tell you the problem I was having with the slate, John 415. I got 3 slates. So if anybody's looking to buy a couple, I got 2 in the other room that I need to get rid of. The problem with slate, I was a big-time promoter of slate product, right? And I would always see Stephen Slate at the NAMM. But the way you have to hold your hands out for so long, it started to affect my shoulders. So now I still got it, but I don't be doing this shit no more. That shit really messes with your shoulders. I noticed over a period of time, my shoulders start to really hurt really bad because real mixers are here and not here at this angle. That's, to me, I'm like, that shit, your shoulders are gonna hurt and it's gonna cause issues with your shoulders over a period of time. So that's why I stopped using it. I still use it as a monitor, but I don't use it to mix with. Okay, artists, what y'all gonna do? Are you gonna wake up and finally realize that this is it? That the only way you're going to make money is to get in the driver's seat and say, I'm tired of not making money off of Spotify. I'm tired of not making no money off of streaming. I'm broke. I'm spending money on beats and studio. I'm broke. Man, I can't even make a dime, man. I'm working at the mall. I'm working at the shoe spot. When you can make money on a regular job more than you can on your music, we have a problem. Because music is art. Music should be able to help you survive. Music should be able to help you live without any issues. You should at least be able to make $10 an hour on music, $18 an hour on music. We should at least be able to get a living wage off of music. But if you don't think you're worth that, then you're never going to be paid that shit. You're not going to. And it's only going to get worse. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hey, listen, let me share something with you guys. If we're getting robbed, do you think we're ever going to get treated well? I mean, I'm just saying. Yak Diesel, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. I appreciate you, y'all. Brother Yak, I appreciate that. Brother Yak said, I just want to show my appreciation, brother. More to come. Thank you, Brother Yak. Thank you so much, family. Listen, I will tell you guys something. This shit ain't going to get no better, artists, producers, writers. Y'all sitting back watching my live and ain't saying shit. For the ones that are sitting here watching my live and ain't said one word. For the ones that are not subscribed to my channel and decide not to get involved in the conversation, it ain't going to get better. CC Funk said, I think I get it about the platforms. I trust them anyway. You trust them, CC? You trust the platforms, CC Funk? It ain't gonna get no better, y'all. I'm telling y'all. This shit, if they're robbing, if you feel like you're being robbed now, imagine 10 years from now as AI continues to evolve. Can you imagine? Oh, CC, you were saying you can't trust them. I got you. DJ Gabriel said, can you DJ, though? I can hook you up with gigs. This side, brother, make some cash. Okay, we're going to talk. DJ Gabriel, we're going to talk. Let's talk. Yeah, I can DJ. Let's talk. I got a following in Africa. I'm trying to remember that African artist. Shit, it's right on the tip of my tongue. When I talk to you in my email, I'll tell you. But let's talk. So let's figure this out, though. I want to be able to work with you, and you know, if we can work together and figure something out, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work anyway, DJ Gabriel. Don't worry about it, family. I got you. Producers, writers, artists, musicians, this shit ain't gonna get no better. So be prepared for all the changes in the future. Paul Luther said, I hear you, Stone. It ain't gonna get no better. I gotta keep saying this so y'all get it. Because if you're not gonna put 10 toes down and stand up for something, you're gonna fall for all the shit that's coming in the future. Yak says, brother, I know how it goes down. We gotta figure this shit out and move forward. Listening is the key to understanding. Yak, facts. Because I want artists to know when this AI shit fully kicks in. What up, Lady Sparkle? When this full AI shit kicks in, I want y'all to understand there's going to be some shit coming. There's going to be some shit coming that's going to spin your head. And you're going to be like, damn, Stone was saying that shit. I should have pulled my music off in time. What up, Lady Sparkle? I should have pulled my music off in time, y'all. This ain't a game, man. This is your life, man. This is your livelihood. If you say you love music and you do it from here, then you understand this is your livelihood. They know that this music generates a lot of money. Publishing, copyright. They know this. You're the one that don't really get it. Artists, producers, musicians, you don't get the logistics of the value of it. They've gotten it. They know. They know. Thank you, Lady Sparkle. They know the value of it. Do you understand that now as an independent artist, you needed to borrow $100,000? If you can show that you're generating $1,000 a year only, they will advance you $50,000 to $60,000 to borrow against your own catalog. See, they know the game. These streaming companies know the game. That's why they hustling artists. Antoine sent me another $4.99 super chat. He said, thank you for the wealth of knowledge you shared today. It was right on time for me and what I needed to hear today. Listen, Antoine, I appreciate you with the super chats, bro. Like, that's love, man. It's love that you send me the super chats, that you spend your time and you feel like I'm important enough to send me a super chat. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. I'm not here for no default, y'all. I'm just here to give you guys the facts. DJ Gabriel said, I like your mentality, brother. The rules to the game were born for a reason. Yes. And once we, listen, DJ Gabriel, once artists understand that, they start winning. I didn't start winning until I understood that. Even though my music is on Spotify, I'm still winning as an independent artist. Lindell Johnson says, so how do we do it? So Lindell, you must have just came into my stream. Lindell, I hope you're a subscriber to the channel. CD Baby can be, from my experience with CD Baby, I didn't even have to use it. I tested it out when they first came out, and there was a lot of weird shit happening with the physical CD. My numbers wasn't adding up with my physical CD, and then I found out in the UK that somebody told me they had gotten more of my CDs in the UK back then that they shouldn't have gotten, because I only sent CD Baby at that time 5, but a UK store had 20 of my CDs in it, and they told me they got it from CD Baby. So y'all add up. What y'all think was going on? We have to go back to direct sales, Lindell. We have to go back to pressing records up right here. What I already do. I've never stopped. We have to sell direct to our consumers. You got to build your fan base. I have to sell directly to you. This money I get today. This money I get right now. If I step outside and stand on the corner and sell these, I touch that money right now. No middleman. Only middleman would be your gas tank. If you believe in yourself enough, it's time to do that. If you have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, put your music on your YouTube channel. I will say again, if you have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, take your music, put it on your YouTube channel. Yes, Stone, well, they going to take 40%. Well, motherfucker, you've given up more than 40% already. You're giving all these other places a whole bunch of money. Why not control it? And you're going to see your 60% every month. Every time people streaming, you know you getting your money. Jesus said, I'll distribute through CD Baby. That's crazy work. Yeah, listen. CD Baby don't do the physical CDs no more. Deezy, you know that, right? They used to distribute to physical stores. They don't really do that much anymore. I already had a deal with Warner Brothers back then and with the Orchard. So I didn't really have to use them, but I tested it. When I tested it, I found out when I shipped 5 CDs, I had a distributor in overseas. I can't remember. I think it was the UK. There was 20 CDs in their stores, and I'm like, there's no way you can have 20. I only have 5 available. They said, no, we bought it from them. So I contacted them asking them, how did they get that many? And they was like, we don't know. And then somebody else told me they were pressing up. They would be pressing up extra CDs. No, I never said they don't print them. I didn't say that. I said they were, okay, in the beginning, CD Baby was not a digital distributor. So let me start there, Brother Al. In the beginning, they weren't a digital distributor. They were only physical. Let me say that once again. In the beginning, CD Baby was only a physical distributor. They were distributing only to overseas stores. Then, when digital came in, I was already tapped into digital. So I didn't need to use them for digital. They went off into digital. But I found out that I had tested their system just to see what the difference was with what I was doing. And I sent them 5 CDs because they only ask you for 5, right? I did 5, found out that they had, Boss Lady, thank you for the $9.99 donation. Boss Lady in the house. I found out they had shipped 20 CDs to this record store. When I talked to the record store owner, he told me he got them from them. And so I was pissed the fuck off. So I pulled my physical CDs from them. I never put any more out through them. I was like, oh, they doing dirty business. Right? So all I'm saying is, if you guys are really interested on taking control, my brother earlier, what's his name? He asked me a question. He said, how do we do it, Stone? Lindell, we got to take control. We got to get back in the driver's seat. We have to sell directly to the consumers. You got to build your website. You got to put your music on YouTube, and if it's not monetized, it's okay. If you're putting it on TuneCore and CD Baby and all that stuff, and they're distributing it to Spotify, also put it on YouTube. Even if you're not monetized yet, load it up there anyway. Once you get monetized, you will start getting paid money for that, and then take it down from Spotify. Because now you're direct with YouTube. You don't need to have a distributor distribute your music right back to a place that you can distribute it yourself. And you're going to see your money. Now, you're going to give up 40%, but you're going to see 60% of your money at least, more than what you were seeing at 00.00.01. I'll say, yes, they were scamming. Listen, any artist that's on here, you're looking for music distribution, you want other options, Brand Artist Coalition. I am the CEO of Brand Artist Coalition. The link's in the bottom. My moderators post it all the time. I don't try to sell people on doing what Stone wants them to do. I'm just here to give you the knowledge. I am the CEO of a Brand Artist Coalition, music distribution. The link is right there in the bottom, you guys. You're welcome to join as a member, and you'll love it. Trust me. You keep 100% of your royalties. We're not here to take nothing. And you can master your album on the site. So if you don't have mastering, you can master your record on the site. And the cheapest prices at anywhere. I'm just letting you know. I ain't trying to sell you. But I'm saying if you're going to do digital, and also you get options with my distribution company, you get options. You can choose to not select YouTube. You can choose to not select Spotify. You can select every other distributor except for those two if you choose, because you can click it on what distributors you want. If you don't want to be distributed through Spotify, you can click that option off. You got that power in the portal. Sign up and check it out. Paran Richo say, play something. I'm playing something right now, Paran. I'm not here to make no beats right now, family. Yak say, I got to stay to my computer. And thank you, Yak. Yeah, and we do vinyl. Now check me out now. But not vinyl for everything. Now, when I got artists that are doing like funk music or some real R&B stuff, we do vinyl and we distribute it in the stores overseas. I'm selective. Certain artists we do vinyl on. So we do vinyl too. When you go to the site, I want you to check out my staff. Check out my staff on the site. There is only one way we're going to be able to get around this situation we're having with Spotify and any other streaming outlets that artists are complaining they're not getting paid for. You got to get in the driver's seat again. You got to be willing to get out, press CDs, sell them in your neighborhood, sell them in your town. You got to be able to get online, build a rapport with your fans, talk to them like I'm talking, and build relationships, trusting relationships where people trust you enough to want to go and support you and spend $10 on a record. Even when you meet somebody in the streets and you have your album for sale, they're going to say, play it, let me hear. They're going to say, let me hear your record. Yeah. They're going to say, let me hear your record. I'm just saying. They're going to ask to hear it. And if they play it, focus on having great music and building that relationship. Night Rider, what's up, family? If you got quality music, whether it's hip-hop, trap, R&B, funk, rock, soul, jazz, island music, it don't matter. If it's quality music and you play it for somebody while you're selling the CD, when they say, I want to hear it, they're going to support you. And you're going to get that sale that day. You can make 50, 60 bucks a day selling your own CD. Play some what? Night Rider. Come on, fam. Don't come on here. I don't know what you're saying. Can y'all please speak English when y'all come on this motherfucker, man? Aloe Black. I need to play some Aloe Black. I don't know who that is. And I'm not playing nobody on my channel. Why? So monetization go to they shit? No, if you want me to play somebody, I will have a day where I play people's music, and you're welcome for me to play somebody's track. But don't get on here promoting artists. If I don't know you, any of my subscribers, they want to promote their music, I don't have a problem. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't come on here talking about play some shit. And don't post the name of whoever you want me to play in the comments. That's only for my subscribers that are artists. Those are the only ones that can do that shit. Really, it's for my members, but I got love for my subscribers. They hold me down. So if my subscribers want to come in here and promote their music, they can do it. But if you ain't subscribed to my channel and you don't come to my channel all the time, but now you want to pop up and talk about play some artists so that they can get streaming numbers off my shit, it ain't happening. Harris Rudman, no, I ain't never heard no Harris Rudman. Harris Rudman ain't no subscriber to my channel. No, Night Rider, no, I'm playing my music. I don't mind playing a Night Rider. I'm going to have a day that I just play artist music, but y'all got to keep in touch with me. Buddy, get the fuck up out my fucking channel, man. That fucking hard. You think you hard or something, nigga? Get the fuck up out my channel with that bullshit. You ain't shit. That's why you wanted me to play your whack-ass music. Stupid motherfucker. Buddy. Goodbye, Buddy. And you know what I'm noticing about Buddy? It's the same person that makes up a channel. That's the same person that keeps making up channels to come into my live. But stay the fuck up out my channel, buddy. You ain't even an artist. Get the fuck up out of here. You just trolling. Go find some shit to do. You dumb little motherfucker, you. Some dumb motherfuckers on me. These motherfuckers are super, like, mental, right? I mean, they really mental. They don't have nothing else better to do but come on and say, make up names of artists to play. Like, you really think you could cap on me and I'm going to go look for that artist? That ain't even an artist, you dumb shit. Out. And Sweet Rain. They nuts. I am convinced that trolls don't have girlfriends. They live with their mom. They don't have a life. And they're lonely and lost. Because what other reason would you get on and just fuck with people? For no reason. Ain't got shit else to do. Let's get back to the real shit. Artists. I'm going to say again. There's money to be made in the music industry. But it's right here in your hands. You hold that money in your hands. That money is you. Stop depending on Spotify and all these other people to legitimize who you are. Stop depending on Spotify and all these streaming outlets to make you feel like you're important when you're already important. Lady Got Sparkles, stop depending on validation from streaming outlets for you to feel qualified to be somebody. You're already somebody. You're already cutting records. Now you just got to figure out your game. Night Rider said, okay, play some Absolutely Into You. Night Rider, I don't know if I have it on this phone. Let me see if I have it on here. I'm not sure. Hold on. No, I don't have it on this phone, Night Rider. I have to download it, but I'll play my latest single. I have to download it. I'll play this one, though. And the next live, when I go live again, Night Rider, I'll play it, family. How do you know that song, Night Rider? How do you know that song? Because you just came into my live. How do you know about that song, fam? And I'm working on a video for this song. And that video will be on my channel. Once again, start putting your music videos on your channel. Start putting your music on your channel. It don't matter. Take control of your music today. Al DJ said, I'm working on my new album. I'm definitely going to release it in your district. Oh, thank you, Al DJ. I appreciate you, fam. Night Rider said, I've been checking you out for a while now. Night Rider, listen. And thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm real on the love, bro. Anybody show love to me, I show that love back. All I'm saying today, I got on here, and my thing, here's my mission. I'm going to get back into doing videos of me cutting the records, me producing the records and cutting them. I'm going to start back now. I'm going to start doing that live. You'll see me probably create the beat, a track, and then I'm going to go into actually cutting the vocals. I'm going to start doing that again, getting back. I never stopped, But I'm going to start doing more of that for you guys live, so you can see some of my techniques. But when you're building the fan base as an artist, you got to engage your fans. You got to engage the people that appreciate you. You see what I'm doing? I'm going to start bringing up Yak, and I'm going to start bringing up some of my cats that's up in here, you know what I'm saying, Jabon, and start, you know, trying to figure out what I can do for us to help each other. You feel what I'm saying? Using my platform to help everybody, not just about Stone, but about what Stone is doing to help other artists, you guys. Because other than that, it makes no difference if I'm not reaching out, trying to make a difference in that way. So once again, if you want to make a real change in the music industry, start with yourself. Press some CDs up. Do direct to your fans on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Upload your music to YouTube. Eventually take it down to Spotify. Once you get monetized on YouTube, pull it from Spotify if you're not happy. Pull it from Spotify. Just pull it. There you go. And you good. You ain't got to worry about nothing else. There's ways. Create your website. Put your music on your website. Let your fans download the music directly from your website. There you go. Lindell Johnson said, this is why I used to come to this channel, because everyone is always hiding when they make their music. Listen, I want y'all to read what Brother Lindell said. He said something real deep. He said, that is why I used to come to this channel, because everyone is always hiding when they make their music. Lindell said, I don't know why these famous artists do that. You know what, Brother Lindell? You know, I did some videos of me recording vocals, right? You have to go back and just type in Stone Paxton recording live vocals. I did some videos of me doing the process of laying the song and writing it right and laying the harmonies. I don't either. I'm noticing Jermaine Dupri is trying to do it more, but I always show the artists when they come in and record in my studio. Now, Jermaine Dupri is showing that process. Now, I'm not saying he bit off of me, but I just think it's strange that he would never do it, and now he's doing it. So I think that's good, but I think it's interesting. So, no, Lindell, count on it. I'm going to be doing more of that again, and I'm definitely going to be doing more of that. You can count on it. Yak said, if there's any way I can help you help others, please don't hesitate. Absolutely, Brother Yak. See, my moderator, CC, say, Stone, don't hide. Lindell Johnson say, I already saw them. I used to look at them all the time, and that's why none of us know what to do. Lindell, don't worry, brother. I got you. I'll start back doing it. Sweet Rain say, Stone is the real deal. I'm going to start back doing it. Don't worry, family. You got it. From me to you, I'll start back doing videos like that, family. No worries. You got me on that, fam. But I'm going to probably do them live. And it'll be a long live, because this live might end up having to be almost 3 hours when I do that, or maybe even sometimes more. As long as you guys are willing to stay on those lives that long, I can show the process of me producing it and then taking it, dumping it in the computer and doing vocals. As long as you guys are cool with that, I'm willing to do those lives. But just understand, those are going to be long lives. As long as you know that, then we're good to go. Be prepared for that. Joe Brown, your mama doing a whole lot of nothing. Joe, your mama doing a whole bunch of nothing. Joe, doesn't it feel good to just be jealous of somebody? Hey, let's talk to Joe. Hey, Joe, I bet you your life is horrible, that you got to get on my channel and say whatever you said. So, Joe, I'm going to pray to God that you get a girlfriend, or the right one, because you probably got some whack-ass women in your life. But I'm going to pray to God, Joe, that you have a better life, that you get the things that you want. I'm going to pray to Buddha and to God to give you a better opportunity, to not feel sorry for yourself that you got to get on my channel and say I'm doing a whole bunch of nothing. That's what you wish. And because you don't know me, I'm actually going to forgive you for that, because you know nothing about me, Joe. But guess what? You just told me a lot about who you are. You's an ugly motherfucker, number one. You's an ugly nigga. You look like a Billy D. Williams reject. That's what you look like. A Billy D. Williams reject. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you look like. Al Deezy. Look at that nigga picture, Al Deezy. Excuse my language. Look at that ninja's picture. Tell me if he don't look like a Billy D. Williams reject. Just from the distance. I didn't zoom in, but that dude looked like a Billy D. Williams reject. I'm gonna check out his channel. He got 1 subscriber. He unhappy, y'all. Joe unhappy. Joe, it's gonna be all right, Joe. It's gonna be all right, Joe. Don't worry about it. It's gonna all work out, Joe. It'll work out, Joe. But hate ain't gonna get you there, Joe. Hate is not gonna bring you any closer to your goal, Joe. Hate's not gonna bring you any closer, Joe. I'm sorry. You'll get there, but you ain't gonna get there off of Stone Paxton. It's the same concept as you ain't gotta go home, but you got to get the hell out of here, Joe. So you'll get there, but you ain't gonna get it off of Stone Paxton, Joe. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Joe. Al Deezy say he needs a hug. Yes, he does. Paul laughing. Lindell said, I guess he just wants to talk to us. Yeah, Joe need a little love, Joe. She didn't show up today to the house, Joe. The fat girl down the street, we ain't got nothing against big women. We love the cushion for the pushing. But, Joe, Big Mama didn't show up because she found her a better dude. Huh, Joe? So you get on here and you see Stone Paxton. What, I remind you of the dude that took your girlfriend or something, Joe? I'm sorry, Joe. I'm on here talking about music. I'm not talking about that other shit, Joe. My apologies. Boss Lady say it will be okay. So sorry. Bye. Boss Lady. What, you talking about Joe, Boss Lady? I don't know why Joe get on here picking with me. Lindell said, get a PR person, Joe. Exactly. Come on, Joe. Joe, we love you, Joe. We ain't on there making, when you can't get love from the cushion for the pushing, something wrong, Joe. You want to come on here and pick with Stone Paxton. Love those that love you, Joe. This channel's about love and educating folks. It ain't about all that negativity. I know you don't know me, but just know there's a lot of important people that respect me, Joe. Boss Lady, what you talking about? Sweet Rain say, cushion for the pushing. Laugh my ass out. I am done. Boss Lady say, May don't have time for, May, you hear what Boss Lady said? May don't have time for losers. Exactly. We ain't got time for that shit. Matter of fact, Boss Lady got really upset last week because we had some trolls on here that just said some of the stupidest stuff. Lindell Johnson say, public relations, Joe. Yeah, Joey. I'm going to start calling you Joey Budafuco. Joey Budafuco. Hey, Joey. It's me, Joey. Relax, Joey. Relax. Hey, why did I sound like that one? Remember the one white comedian from the 70s? What's his name? Hey, relax, Joey, relax. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, CC say, Joe probably got lots of cushion. Al Deezy say, laughing out. Al Deezy say, laughing out. Who? Hey, Al Deezy, what was a white comedian that talked like that? Hey, wait a minute. CC, you might know. Who is that? Hey, forget about it. Hey. Okay, Dice Clay, but there was one before Dice. Remember he had like the blue eyes. He's from like the 70s, the 50s. He's from the 50s. Marco, he don't. Marco, that's what I'm saying. No, not Andrew Dice Clay. It was another one before Andrew. He's a white guy, comedian, is always in a lot of movies, big guy. Andrew kind of bit off of him a little bit. Marco, I know, bro. They come up here with the boy. Rodney Dangerfield. Thank you, Boris. There we go. Hey, thank you, Boris. You remember me. Hey, forget about it, Boris. That's Joe, man. We talking to Joe. Hey, Joey. It's okay, Joey. Go get you a girl, Joey. Hey, come on, Joey. Lift your spirits up, Joey. Forget about it, Joey. Rodney Dangerfield. I used to love Rodney Dangerfield. Al Deezy say, yeah, Rodney. Yeah, so think about it. Rodney has some cushion. CC funny as shit. Yo, Andrew Dice Clay bit that whole concept a little bit, and then he added a little Fonzie element to it and made it cool. Encountered. You calling me Unc. You said you need a favor, but fam, you look older than me. Don't come up in there with no bullshit. You asking me for a favor, but nigga, you look older than me. Excuse me. Sorry for the N-word. Ninja. Encountered. Family, you look older than me. He calling me Unc. What you need? Don't say no crazy shit now. Anytime y'all come in with the one-liners, I think you might be Hey, troll, so I might have to block you. Encounter, I might have to block you, fam, because you come in with a one-liner. Then they'll say, no respect, I get no respect. Exactly. No respect gets no respect. Marco say, Rodney's tagline, don't get no respect. Hey, don't get no respect. Hey, well, wow, what's going on here? Don't get no respect. Hey, Knight Rider said, tell him, back the fuck up. Ha! I like how you spell that shit. Back the fuck up. Oh, you say you're the unk. Hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying. He's saying he's the unk. So, your favorite, what favor, family? Because I don't understand. You giving me one-liners, family. You coming on the live asking for a favor. I'm just confused. What's up? Well, let's wait to see what he's going to say. Do we have another troll, possibly? You guys, do we possibly have another troll? We're about to see. Encounter and waiting, family. We're waiting. All of us are waiting to see what you're about to say. Go ahead and run it. Encounter. Is it E-Counter? E-Counter? Okay, he say he's for real, y'all. What's going on, E-Counter? What's the word? Tell us what you need. Tell us what you need, family, so I can get back on this subject about Spotify and streaming and why we need to either take the music down, stop talking, running our mouths, or come together and make a difference in numbers by taking all of our music off of Spotify. Shit ain't gonna change unless we make a change. We can cry all day long. It's him. What's up, family? What's up? It's him. What's going on? Oh, got you. Okay, thank you for breaking it down. E-Counter, what's the word? What's going on with you? Boss Lady say, block him, Stone. Laugh my ass out. Don't play because Stone will block you. Yeah? You heard what Boss Lady say. I'm going to block you if you come in here with some crazy shit. It's him. We're talking about this Spotify situation. What's up, Sharon? And how artists need to either stop complaining about not making money or just take your stuff off of Spotify. Take all your records off and be done with it and post that shit on your own website. And forget about it. Like Roger Dangerfield would say. It's him said the Charlie Kirk is crazy, brother. Did you see me talk about the Charlie Kirk? It's him. I talked about that. Let me tell y'all something about the Charlie Kirk. Can we just change the subject a little bit, just for a few seconds? I don't want to derail too far away from what I'm talking about. You got to go back and watch that video. I will say one thing. When I saw all these Caucasian folks with flags saying crazy shit, white men fight. I'm like, yeah, y'all fighting y'all own shit. What y'all talking about? Black people ain't done shit to y'all. Mexicans ain't done nothing to y'all. Fight who? Y'all own people did that shit. White men fight. Fight who? Y'all did that to y'allself. I'm thinking that video must have been before they found out who unalived him. Black people didn't unalive the young man. I hated to see what I saw, and my condolences to his family. Silly Apple, what's happening? And that wasn't cool. To watch this man unlife, and I will say again, I don't care what nobody say. Black folks, white folks, I don't care. I did not like seeing what happened. That shit wasn't cool. That he was still human. No matter what his point of view was. Nobody deserves to pass away that way. But what I noticed is when that crazy shit happened, there was a white men fight. Fight for what? What are y'all fighting? No, black people didn't do that shit. Mexicans didn't do that shit to them. Y'all people did that. Silly Apple, what do you mean? What's that about, your statement? If you're not subscribed to my channel, Silly Apple, if you're not going to be a Silly Apple, subscribe to the channel. Now, I'm going to get back into the Spotify. You're not making that much money with Spotify. If you're not an artist making $1,000 at least a year, don't run cap on me. Don't run cap on me, because if you're making $1,000, your ass ain't leaving Spotify. If you're making $1,000 a year, you're not about to leave Spotify. That ain't that much money, but it's more than not having nothing. So I suggest if you are making $1,000 a year, consider putting your music on YouTube, you'll make even more. I Am Born Again say skin color doesn't matter, character does. When we as humans can look past the color of someone's skin and see their character, it's when racism stops. I Am Born Again, thank you. Thank you for that. And that's a fact. There's a real fact. You guys got it. I Am Born Again, just spit it to you. And that's, the Stone believes in that. I live for that. Lindell said, I think that that is the reason that people lose traction with the famous artists, because they don't let you see behind the scenes sometimes, and that makes us think that they are bogey and don't care. Yeah, bougie and don't care. Lindell, thank you, Lindell. Lindell's giving, you know what? I appreciate Lindell saying this, because sometimes, you know, there's a saying, they say out of the mouth of a child. Now, Lindell's not a child, but they say you can learn something from everybody. Just by hearing Lindell say this is a point of view that we need to hear. It's a point. It's him said, I agree with Born Again. Lindell, thank you for that, because you really make me reflect even on myself. Because I tell a lot of major artists, why don't you show your process? And you know what they say to me, Lindell? Oh, man, people going to get tired of seeing me in the studio every day. Would you guys get tired of seeing an artist record records in the studio every day? Be honest with me. Would you get tired of seeing an artist go on live and record their records in the studio every day? A yes or no question. Millie said, hey, sir, I am from Miramar country. How to learn or get better music without spent much money. You're from Burma? Are you from Burma? Okay, Millie. Millie says, how to learn for getting better. Are you a producer, Millie? Everybody's saying no. Everybody, oh, I love this. Boss Lady said no. Lindell Johnson say that shit is tight. What, Lindell? What's tight, family? CC Funk say no, not if it's real artists. See, I'm loving this. Letha said no. Oh, y'all gonna make me start doing more lives in the studio. Don't do this. Don't be getting me pumped up like this, y'all. Y'all gonna make me do more lives, creating and then recording. Al Deasy said gonna learn different techniques to recording. Okay. Okay. Lindell say hell no. Yeah. So everybody's saying they wouldn't get sick of seeing an artist constantly show themselves in the studio. Okay. Okay. I'm loving it. Millie, tell me if you're a producer. Millie Ornick, are you a producer? And I can give you a better idea how to learn for getting better with music. Are you a singer? Are you a producer? Are you just writing lyrics? Millie, please tell me. And make sure you subscribe to my channel, Millie, and make sure that all of you are hitting the thumbs up as well. Thank you. Please, thumbs up. Lindell Johnson said to see how they use machines and make music, then put your voice on it. That shit is hard as hell. Lindell, brother, I love you today, man. Let me say that, because you're inspiring me. I know I inspire a lot of people, but you've inspired me, because sometimes, Lindell, I say to myself, man, people don't want to see me in the studio all the time recording and doing a track, and they don't want to see that shit. They don't want to see me creating it and then laying the vocals. That's what I tell myself, Lindell. So I don't do it as much, because I believe that you guys don't want to see it, so I don't do it. Millie, this is what I suggest. You asked me a question, and that question was how to get better. Let me read it, because I want to be correct. Millie said, how to learn for getting better. Millie, you need to watch people that are doing it, that are in the trenches. Watch YouTube channels like mine. I'm not being arrogant. Paul said he loves seeing the process. Millie, watch my channel, Millie. I do some real cool creative stuff here. You can always come on my channel. You can go watch my other videos with production, put in Stone Paxton, producing, and tons of videos will come up. I have over 300-something videos of me producing. Al DC say, Stone, that's what I've been saying, man. Quit playing with me, Stone. Al, I got you, fam. Olin say, you inspire an old head like me, Stone. Good stuff. Olin, listen. Let me tell you guys something that happened yesterday. So I'm in my buddy's store yesterday. This guy comes in, I'm talking to my buddy. He said, man, you look familiar. I said, Oh, really? Because people say this to me all the time when I go places. He said, yeah, man, you look familiar. So as he was leaving the store, I'm still talking to my Korean buddy. I say, you said I look familiar. He said, yeah. He said, like you from one of them groups. Like, I don't know, your face just looked familiar, man. Like maybe you from the Stone City band. This dude had never met me, but he been watching me on YouTube. But we know the same people. So when I said, that's me, I'm Stone, he said, oh, man, I took my glasses off because I had shades on, right? He said, oh, man, he said, I thought so. I couldn't see the eyes, but I was like, that's got to be him, but I was unsure. And I hugged him. He's going to come in my studio. I'm inviting, he moved to Vegas. He used to be a Soul Train dancer. I've invited him to come to my studio. He's coming here tomorrow. So I might go on camera. You'll meet him. Sweet Rain said, I like seeing that work put in. I like watching Stone, Brian Culbertson, Paul Taylor, and a few more artists in the studio. Yes, and then to see the finished product on CD and perform. Sweet Rain, thank you. Millie, please subscribe to my channel and become a member, Millie. You'll learn a lot here. I do production videos, Millie. I do writing videos where I'm writing the song and I'm laying the vocals. Yeah, the whole process. And then putting that record out. So subscribe to my channel and become a member, Millie. So my members get exclusive stuff. I might do exclusive videos only for my members. Okay, you guys. So listen, you guys won today. Stone Paxton is going to start back. I will always do the beat videos. I'll start back doing videos of me producing records, coming up with the track. And then when I'm done with the track, I will take the camera, switch it over this area, and I'll start writing, dump it in the computer, and then start writing and recording vocals live. I'll start doing that for you guys. Lindell said, nah, because people are trying to do that shit at home. Most of the music that people were buying was done at people's houses. Oh, Lindell, I missed what was saying. What was said? I want to make sure I'm in the conversation with you guys. What was said? Boss Lady said, I absolutely love it, and I'm for real, for real. Okay, it's on. ANG Smooth 49. What's up, ANG Smooth? What's happening, family? Hopefully you're subscribed to my channel. If you're new coming into the live, please consider subscribing. I appreciate you checking me out. We do some cool stuff here, live recording, me recording my albums, putting them out, conversations with different celebrities. We just do all kinds of cool stuff. This is a music channel, but we do talk about other topics from time to time. But now I'm being forced to go back into my artistry bag because my people saying, Stone, we follow you. We need to see more of that artistry, Stone. Pharaoh coming. Pharaoh Tutankhamun, I'm sorry if I'm tongue twisting, said incarcerated, said your cousin on. Pharaoh, who? Which cousin? Oh yeah, Pharaoh. Yeah, well I have a few cousins in the game, but Pharaoh, yes. I'm sorry, Pharaoh, I just chopped the whole name up. Forgive me. Pharaoh Tutunk. God damn it, I'm tongue twisted today. Pharaoh. Tutankhamun. I'm sorry, man. Oh, it's one of them days, family. I'm just going to say Pharaoh. I think that's why I said Pharaoh the last time, because I didn't want to fuck the name up. You know, you get tongue twisted with certain words. Okay, you guys, you won. You won. Olin Jr., Cambodian Mystique, a great mod, holding it down. Yeah, CC and Cambodian Mystique always hold me down. And Boss Lady, don't sleep. I'm about to make Boss Lady a moderator, too. Boss Lady rocks with me. She's the real deal. I think I'm going to add Boss Lady, so when Mystique is not there, when Mystique wants to take a break, or CC, we got Boss Lady there, too. Yeah. Sacred Threads say, hey, everyone, just coming to live. Sacred Threads. Boss Lady, I'm going to add you as a mod. Don't be too hard on them, no, Boss Lady. It's going to be you, CC, and Mystique. I'm sure CC and Mystique don't mind if I add you. All right. There it is. Boss Lady, you in. Boss Lady's earned her moderator situation with me. Understand that, y'all. Boss Lady has earned that. Damaged kisses, you're leaving. Be safe, okay? Lady Sparkle say bang, bang, bang. Sacro threads, man, it's been, oh, let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. I'm not going to talk too much on this subject. I get an email from somebody, a subscriber, which I blocked. And I'm sorry, subscriber, I had to block you. I'm born again, say I got to dip out, but you're a real one. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, I'm born again. I'm going to be on my live doing that, the recording stuff, you guys. Don't worry. I had somebody, Baltimore Media, what's up? They came on my post and commented that another content creator was doing content about me. Here we go again with somebody talking about me in a positive or negative way. And I was like, Pharaoh said, yeah, why Christians use it in a prayer with amen, which means begotten, not made by Ra or second coming, a.k.a. reincarnation. There we go. Pharaoh always comes in with some great shit. So listen, so this subscriber came in and tried to share something with me about another. I'm not going to mention the content creator's name, but I'm going to mention the situation. So they were, I don't know if they're trying to get me started to go at this content creator. So I asked them, what was their purpose of even coming in my channel telling me that shit? What's their purpose for? And then they say allegedly. Now, if you come into my channel telling me what you say you saw, why would you say allegedly? And I don't care what a person thinks about me. I've been in this music industry for 40 years. I do TV, I do music. I don't need to do nothing. I get enough attention by being Stone Paxton. I don't need nobody to validate me or unvalidate me because I am who I am. And nothing you say or do is going to change who I am. Remember that. Lindell said, people think that it takes $1 million studio to record it. Lindell, listen, I could get rid of all this shit and pop out my laptop and my analog compression preamp and come cut right in your driveway, and the shit will sound like magic. I tell artists all the time, it's the person that's cutting. This equipment don't do shit, but sit there. But the people that know how to use it can take the smallest equipment or the biggest equipment and still use it great. So he's right. It doesn't matter how much equipment you have. I've seen people with $1 million studios, shit sound horrible. Olin Jr. said they're trying to gate you into the drama to distract you. Stay in the studio focused just like you're doing. Olin Jr., thank you, family. That's exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to bait me into the bullshit. Lady Sparkle said, if you saw something and you know it for fact, it's not alleged. Exactly, Lady Sparkle. So she said that in my comments. This subscriber name was Cheryl something. No, Sophia, Cambodian Mystique. What was that person's name? Do you remember? Can you look at the name and tell me? I'm going to tell you guys this person's name that told me. Now, I'm not trying to put this person out on Front Street, but they were my subscribers, but I blocked them because I couldn't understand why they would bring that mess to me. Anybody on my channel, do not come to my channel, and I don't care if somebody says something bad about me. I don't want to hear it. If you're my subscriber, I don't want to hear it. If you want to go to their channel and comment why you talking negative about Stone, you can do that. But don't come back and tell me. I don't even want to know about it. I'm not concerned with what anybody says about me. So please, do me a favor. If you hear anybody saying anything about me, just don't tell me. I'd rather not even hear it. I'd rather not hear it. I'm just being honest with y'all. Mystique, do you remember her name? CC, do you remember the name? Can one of you guys post the name in here for me? Okay, her name was Cheryl. No, look at your message, Mystique. I gave you the whole name. Send it. I need the whole name so I can let everybody know who this person was. Lindell said, that's dumb as hell. Yeah, Lindell is like, why? And especially this person is not a member of my channel. I don't even know if they're a subscriber. I know they came in my channel once, but they don't even come on my live. So why come and tell me some shit when you don't really support my channel anyway? Why even come and tell me some shit? Pharaoh said, I understand that reasoning, Stone. Yeah. Lindell said, that's dumb as hell. Yeah, Pharaoh. And Lindell, I don't even want to hear no negative. Whatever people are saying, let it stay at their channel. If they said something about me, let it stay there. I don't even care. Lisa sets it off, said, people that do that are a non-factor. Exactly, Lisa. That's why I got to let people know who it is. One thing I'm going to do is when people come in my channel and do that, I'm going to put your name out there. Cheryl Lay 1912. That's who it was. So Cheryl Lay 1912 came into my post section where there was an article that this magazine did about me, and she posted about another content creator that was talking about me and saying stuff. And I asked her what was her purpose of even coming and telling me that. I don't give a fuck what people are saying. I'm not going to play that back and forth game. So for her to come and waste her time, I blocked her immediately. I commented, then I deleted it, and then I blocked her. I ain't got time for that shit. If you like mess, stay over there where you're at and enjoy. But you're not going to bait me into going back and forth with a content creator that I've already been dealing with. I'm not about to do that shit, period. Y'all can enjoy that messy shit y'all do. Lady Sparkle said, yeah, she's a mess. She was with the Jack situation, and then I think diaper rash turned on her. Oh, wow, really? Wow. Yeah, I ain't even trying to deal with that. I don't know why the Cheryl Lay 1912 person. Cheryl Lay, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, don't come in my channel telling me nothing. And if you feel like you were doing good, you weren't. If you feel like you were doing justice by telling me something that somebody said about me, you weren't. Because that's being messy. I'm not on here for that shit. Take that shit to the black tea channels that like that shit. I'm not one of them. Don't come in my channel with that bullshit. And I blocked you, so you don't even need to watch my shit no more. Thank you, but no thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl Lay 1912. Thank you, but no thank you. Every time a motherfucker come to me with bullshit, I'm going to bring your name out on the live, and I'm going to talk about you. Lindell said, bigger fish to fry. Facts. Lady Sparkle said, I emailed you. Okay, Lady Sparkle, I'm going to check it out. Lady Sparkle said, exactly. And why would you bring it to your channel? You don't care. No, what it is she wanted me to mention that person's name so that they'll have content to start back talking about Stone Paxton. I already know the game. Y'all, I'm 55 years old, young ninjas. Y'all don't think I know the game? Don't get the look confused. Y'all confusing the young look for me being a dummy. I know my shit. I operate in a spiritual manner. I'm not one of the ones you could just bait into some shit. CC Funk say, trolls, step the hell off. Exactly. It's like, come on, stop that. You would have done better if you cared about me or you were a real subscriber. You should have just went to the channel and commented. Why y'all start talking about Stone Paxton? Then if you would have came back and said, hey, Stone, somebody was talking about you, I went on their channel and checked them. That's being a real subscriber. But you telling me, and then you're going to turn around telling me and say allegedly. Get the fuck up out of my channel with the allegedly. Olin Jr. say, spot on. I'm 62 now, Stone. They want to bog you down. Exactly. They want to bring me back into the drama, and it ain't happening. You don't sit at the table with me. So you don't deserve for Stone to even mention your name, no matter who you are. If you don't sit at the table with me, why would I mention your name? For what? Even if you say some bad shit about me, I am not going to mention your name. There you go. Enjoy talking about me, because I don't need to say shit about you. Lisa sets it off, say people want to use others for content because they have none. Just, yeah. And you know what, Lisa? Al Deasy say that part. That's exactly what they doing. That's all they doing. Trying to bait me in. My moderators knew what was happening. Anybody that knew me saw that shit. Cece say she needs a job. You trying to bait me in to talk about that content creator that I don't even care about. I'm not even concerned with. I wish them the best on their quest with negativity, whoever they are. I don't care. Let them be negative, because from nothing leaves nothing. And then negative from negative begets negative. I promise you, negative continues to bring negative. And if that's the life you enjoy, people, please, by all means, go fucking enjoy it. I don't need it. I love peace. I ain't trying to have a stroke and a heart attack over what somebody's saying about me. I'm stressing out because somebody talk about Stone Paxton. I don't give a fuck. Period. Jordan said, did I saw you in Cotton Act? Jordan, yes, that was me, Jordan. Y'all see what I'm saying? See, there's a lot of people that'll see me on the MTV show. Yeah, Jordan, that was me. Don't judge me, Jordan. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, Jordan. Olin Jr. said, that's right. Lisa say, people need to mind their own business. That pays them and stay out of other pockets. Facts, Lisa, thank you. CC say negativity will unalive you sooner than use high vibrational than us. Okay, she said negativity will unlife you sooner than us high vibrational people. Meaning us high vibrational people are going to live longer because we know how to control our stress. Jordan, hey Jordan, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you're in France, Jordan? Are you in France? Wait a minute, this is crazy. Cheyenne Owens say, you a Mpxone. Nah, Cheyenne. Don't do that to me, Cheyenne. Cheyenne's my regular. Cheyenne said it was funny to see me on that MTV show. My man, I'm asking him, my man, Jordan. Yo, Jordan, wait a minute. You saw that show in France, Jordan? Hold on. You saw Cotton the Act in France, Jordan? You're kidding me, right? So that's probably why I'm getting a lot of people from overseas that have been starting to follow me. Wow. Okay, Jordan, was it on MTV in France? This is nuts. Yo, this is crazy. On MTV, damn. I'm sorry, Jordan, you had to see that, Jordan. My apologies. I promise you I'm a good guy, Jordan. I promise you. Hey, Al, you haven't seen it, Al? Al, don't judge me if you haven't seen it. When you see it, Al, don't judge me, brother Al. I'm a good guy. I just love everybody. I love a lot of ladies, man. Okay, Al, if you got Amazon Prime, you can go to and put Cotton the Act Season 3. Our episode is one of the highest rated episodes. Season 3, Episode 4. Season 3, Episode 4. It's on Amazon Prime if you can't catch it on MTV. Hey, Jordan, thank you. Jordan, hopefully you became a member and subscribed to the channel, Jordan. Jordan Samathi. Jordan, what are you? Are you Indian? Are you Samathi? Sounds Indian, I think. Al D said, okay, I'm going to check it out. Yes, Season 3, Episode 4 is titled, I'm Marrying the Both of Them, Brother Al. Don't judge me, Brother Al. Don't judge me. I'm letting you know now. Don't judge me. I'm just a loving guy. Pharaoh said, Sly wouldn't have haters around him, so it's understood without mentioning. Listen, Brother Pharaoh, thank you, family. I do have good people in my channel. I do. And I can't wait to meet each and every one of you guys. Man, listen. The day I get to meet all of you guys is going to be one of the greatest days in my life. Boss lady say, Stone said, I'm married to both of them. I'm marrying both of them. Al Decent say, wifey love it. Oh, Al, listen. Al, your wife going to say, wait, babe, you know him? You don't know him. Listen, Al, then you got to pull up the YouTube and say, yes, sweetheart, I know him. Your wife going to laugh, be like, I can't believe you know him. Jordan Samathi, what are you, Jordan? What race are you? I love having all kinds of people subscribe to the channel, Jordan. I love it. He said, we need a Stone family reunion next. Yes, we might have to. Listen, we might really have to plan that out. How many people on here will be down to come into a family reunion style thing if I was to do something in Vegas with live performances? We have to see how many people will be down with that. For all my subscribers, all my stoners, a Stone family reunion. That would be super dope, you guys. Baby Beauty Sparkle say, yes, sir, let's go. Listen, Baby Beauty just popped in like, yeah, hell, let's go, Stone. Don't play with me, y'all. Pharaoh say he's down. I'm serious, though, y'all. Boss lady, you started it. CC, was it CC and Boss Lady started? CC? Okay, y'all gonna help me organize this then. Jordan Samathi said, I'm black from, okay, Martinique, French, Caribbean, but okay, I'm coming to Paris, Jordan. I'm supposed to come this year when these promoters book me. Lindell said, John said, I will. Okay, everybody's saying they would. Al Deasy said, I'm in Vegas as well. Okay, Al say he's on. Sacro said, I would. Okay, y'all better not play no games with me. When CC and Boss Lady start putting this together, don't play no games. Sharon say super dope. So Sharon ain't coming because she just said super dope. Sweet Rain said, yes, I want to meet Stone on tour. Sweet Rain said she would go to Vegas too. Colby, thank you for subscribing, family. I appreciate you. Okay, if we do it in Vegas, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have other celebrities perform on the show with me. If y'all come to Vegas, we do this reunion thing for real, and y'all come to Vegas, I'm going to have other celebrities perform on the show with me. So y'all get a chance to meet other celebrities as well. So that's something I'm going to let me marinate with the thought. Sweet Rain say ticket prices still apply. Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to charge for ticket prices and all that. All right, boss lady, we're going to talk. Me, you, and Cece, we're going to figure this out. Mystique doesn't like to be in the planning of too much, but she'll be there. She'll be a part of it, but she don't really like being too much in the planning. Maybe behind the scenes she will be. Al DJ say, that's what's up. I'm with it. Al, you can perform. Yak, you can perform too. Whoever comes at artist, you guys can perform. Oh, Lindell said he'd come too. Jordan, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay, so that's something we need to start putting together. What do you guys suggest? Sometime next year? Springtime or summertime? Springtime or summertime, y'all. Me, my live band, we'll do the family. I don't know, should I do it in a park? That's some shit to figure out. Should I do it in a building? Maybe inside of a controlled environment. Park, maybe a controlled environment would be better. Yeah, a controlled environment. Club environment. Stone Summer Reunion. Yeah, I like that. Sweet Rain issue said 150 for regular tickets, 250. Listen, Sweet Rain don't be fucking around with this business shit. Let me just say something to y'all. Sweet Rain, listen, Mystique, CC, can you screenshot that? Farrell said late spring, early summer. So maybe like, let me see, around like May, Farrell, like around May. Boss Lady said inside. You're right. We're going to do it inside, Boss Lady. That's a great idea. Inside. Great idea. So like May, you guys thinking maybe like May? Because it's a lot rainy in April, but May? Sometime in May? Yak Diesel say Summer Jam. Oh, yeah, this is going to be nice. This is what I love. I love bouncing off of my people who are giving me ideas like this. But we got to really put this together. And we do it every year. Al DJ said, cool timing. Okay, so May, everybody okay with May? Just give me a yes. Old Dirty Cosmos said, big moves. Old Dirty Cosmos, if you come, you can perform too. Everybody that's my subscribers, you artists, you come, I'm putting y'all on stage. Y'all open the show up. Sweet Rain says May. Letha said yes. May is not too hot because that's like right when, you know, the summer kind of, I don't think, well, yeah, I think May would be cool. Boss Lady said yes. Okay. Sharon said yes. Okay, so we're going to do May. I'm going to start planning for that. So, shit, I might as well not go out on tour. If y'all come to Vegas, why do I need to hit the road and come to y'all city? I'm just saying, y'all coming to Vegas to see the whole show. And we're going to do a once-a-year situation. Old Dirty say he's down for May. Kobe Holloman said, I subscribe to the channel. I want to see you make some bangers. Yo, Kobe, bro, you ain't checked out none of my videos before, Brother Kobe? P, what's up? Brother Kobe, listen, you got to go through my channel and check out some of the live. I did, like, last week, a couple live, creating live. Oh, you got to go check them out. Boss Lady says she's excited. Okay, Boss Lady, don't play with me. Because as soon as I put that, the thing up for the show, the ticket thing. What's the ticket thing, Mystique, I said I'm going to use? Soon as I put the tickets up, because I'm going to do it early. We'll start promoting this early. Yeah, the flyer, but I'm using that one site, though. I forgot, Eventbrite. Soon as the Eventbrite goes up with the flyer, I expect y'all start. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. As soon as I put it up, the meet and greet, 250. Regular, what did Sweet Rain say? Meet and greet, Sweet Rain, you said, how much is a meet and greet, Sweet Rain? And you're going to meet other celebrities. It's not just going to be me. I'm bringing Al Mack from Troop. I have Al Mack from Troop perform. I'm going to talk to Christopher Williams. I don't know. Christopher might be touring, but if he's not touring, I'm going to see if I can at least get him there. Old Dirty Cosmo said, this will be a nice positive return to Vegas for me. I need to avoid certain. Yeah, don't worry. I'll make sure because I'm going to keep your ass in the studio with me until it's time to perform, Old Dirty Cosmo. Sweet Rain say we could pay. Yes, that's the way I'm going to do it. No turning back. I'm going to start planning this. Okay, CC text me. Sweet Rain say 150 for regular. So for regular ticket, 150. And for meet and greet, you said 250, right? Pack Heat, what's up, family? We're having a, what do you call it, CC? What was the reunion was going to be called? I'm going to have a reunion with all my subscribers every year starting in May. Las Vegas, live performance with some of my subscribers that are going to perform there as well with other celebrities I'm going to have. 250 for the meet and greet, 150 for regular tickets on Eventbrite. Aldeezy say that's good prices. It's going to be called Stone Summer Family Reunion with all my subscribers. You guys are my family. Stone's Family Reunion. Let's not forget that. CC, please text that to me too. Pack He said, oh, yeah, that's cool. And all of my subscribers, the 250 is for the meet and greet, where you meet me, all the celebrities that are there, you get to meet us, chop it up with us, hang with us, get in the VIP area with us, sit with us. Afterwards for the meet and greet. If we do, and you get a free CD, you get the new album. And you get a t-shirt, signed. Because I don't like signing shit. I ain't even going to lie to y'all. I hate signing shit. Yes, Sweet Rain, absolutely. P said, yes, fun again in Vegas. Yeah, we're going to have fun, you guys. And you know what? Y'all might have me. I might have to do something creative. Maybe we're making this a family reunion. So y'all know how family reunions go, right? So with the ticket price, I think I might do something different. We'll make this a 2-day event. Why don't we do this? We got the concert one day. And then the next day, I got a Sprinter van. And as many people as I can, I'll take you on a tour to the mountains and seeing some of the sights of Vegas. Let's make this shit different, y'all. Sweet Rain said, photographer to take pics and make a website to upload. Thank you, Sweet Rain. Sweet Rain, you need to send me that to my email. What do y'all think about that? Taking everybody on a tour to the mountains the next day after the concert, taking y'all, we're all in the Sprinter van or the van, and we're going to the Red Rock of the mountains, and we're enjoying the mountains. Right? An itinerary of things, the concert and the next day itinerary. Now, I know my moderators are going to say, when I get off at Stone, oh, no, that's too much. You're just doing too much. I know what they're going to say. Baby Beauty Sparkles, what's up, baby girl? We're planning the Stone Family Reunion next summer for all my subscribers. The Stoner Family Reunion, yes. Let's go. See, Baby Beauty is in. Baby, y'all quit playing. When the Eventbrite go up, I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear no crickets. I don't want to hear no bullshit. We're going to do the concert the first day. The next day, we're going to go around different sites in Vegas and talk about Sammy Davis Jr., where he lived. We're going to go to the mountains, show you Red Rock. We're going to talk about where all the celebrities lived in Vegas. A tour of Vegas and the history of Vegas. Old Dirty Cosmo said, nah, that's a great idea. Best of both worlds. City life. Okay, city life and nature. Let's do it. It's a done deal. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do, y'all. Baby Beauty said, yeah, just let me know. Okay, so y'all got to pay attention. Because some of y'all I see on my live, some of y'all I don't be seeing y'all in a while. So y'all got to pay attention to my live. Because when I say the Eventbrite is up, I don't want nobody to say, oh, I ain't been on your live in about a month, Stone. I'm sorry. I've been busy working. Don't be getting me pumped up and getting this stuff in motion to do here in Vegas, and then y'all disappear on me. Because y'all got to pay attention to coming to the channel to see what's happening. I always talk about it in the beginning of my channel. And I will go over it again in the middle and in the end. Sweet Rain said, I'm down and would love to help. Okay, Sweet Rain, please email me, Sweet Rain. I think you supposed to have emailed me the last time. Or was it Leanne and some lady by the name of Princess? They never even emailed me. They supposed to be my G's. They didn't even email me. Boss Lady said, that's right, Stone. P said, I'm going to be right there. Okay, P? Everybody on here, I'm going to be looking for y'all asses. For real. Sweet Rain said, I would even fly in 2 days prior to the event to help decorate. Thank you, Sweet Rain. That's what I'm talking about. Al Deasy say, no, I'm going to be in tune from here on out. Al Deasy, I appreciate you. P say, yep, that I was busy. No, it's all good. I know y'all get busy, but check in with me, y'all, because when I'm doing stuff like this, when I'm talking about tours and shows, it's just important for y'all to just, so when it goes up, we know that it's up, y'all. Oh, Dirty Cosmo said, you never truly experienced Vegas until you've done a ride around with Stone. Come on now, old Dirty Cosmo. Let them know. Old Dirty Cosmos. Hey, old Dirty, no. Old Dirty Cosmos, no, for sure. Oh, this is going to be fun, y'all. This is going to be a fun experience, man. Yeah. And we'll have the T-shirts. Stoners. We're going to have the shirts off. We're going to be ready. Pharaoh said, my bad, I said Sly, but I meant Rick because thinking of Sly Stone. I'm going to have the fellas there from the Rick James Stone City Band. You guys will meet them. I'm going to have the fellas there also. Yeah, there's going to be some celebrities there, y'all. I'm going to make sure of that. Boss Lady say this is going to be so much fun. Boss Lady, it is. It's going to be crazy fun. Boss Lady say, I'm so damn happy. I am too, Boss Lady. Savvy D say, I'll be interested in getting together. You coming out, Savvy? P says, so exciting. Savvy, are you going to come to Vegas for this? Al, get your songs ready. I'm letting every artist perform 2 records before me and my band come up. So get your records together. Get prepared. And when I put the flyer together, I'm probably going to take whoever's going to perform. I'm going to make sure you guys are on the flyers as well, so all the subscribers know. Savvy, perfect. So are you going to buy a ticket when they go up on Eventbrite for sale, Savvy? Pharaoh, I'm going to, we'll talk because I'll perform and we'll have conversation too. So I'm going to have the guys on stage, the band. That way you guys can ask any questions you want in case I miss some. Pack, he said he's in. Let me know. Soon as the flyer's done and I have the flyer ready, and I'm thinking about doing the soliciting this early. I don't think I want to wait until November to do this. I think if I start now and have the Eventbrite set and just start now. P said, it's a done deal, P. I think I might start promoting it for next year now, you guys. For real. Pharaoh said, nice. Boss Lady said, Stone, I need to know what hotels is around so I can book. Okay, Boss Lady. I'm going to give you all the detail. Yeah, we're going to use this as of course, a reunion. But imagine your own family reunions, how those are. So it's going to be educational, too, because we're going to talk about the music industry and artists, perform. Y'all can ask questions about Rick James. I have the band there. Y'all can ask questions about Troop. I have Alan from Troop there. And then we perform. And then the next day, we go sightseeing in Vegas. That's how you do some shit. That's how you do some shit. That's how you do it, y'all. That's what we're about to do. To all my stoners, it's about to go down. Boss lady, I got you. Don't even worry. Listen, you guys, listen. This is going to be super amazing. I know today probably was the longest live I've done in a long time, but I appreciate you guys coming on, man. You've been nothing but good to me. Sweet Rain said, have all your followers to promote in their city for anyone that might want to attend. Everyone loves Vegas. Thank you, Sweet Rain. Great idea. So when I get it up and going, we'll do that too, Sweet Rain. Email me, Sweet Rain, or hit me up on Instagram. Listen, you guys, peace and love. I'm going to start doing more live of me in the studio recording, creating the music, and doing the vocals. To all my new subscribers today, I love you guys, man. I respect everything you stand for. I respect the fact that you come in and you appreciate me and you show love and you stay on my live and you listen. That shit means so much to me, man. But listen, we're going to change the world one thought at a time and one movement at a time. We ain't going nowhere. Stay positive, stay strong, stay away from negativity, and we're going to do this again tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all, and I'm out. We're going to start doing that live, though. Let's go, let's go. What's up, Harry? You're going to have to replay, Brother Harry.